your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to Movie Madness Entertainment. And it's me, Eddie, on my DS23. I haven't been here in a while, but I thought since, I might as well talk about some controversial subject matter, I might as well show up for at least today. I don't know about further on, since I'm a big shot now. I'm at 1K subs, so I had to, I had to make my own moves, meet my own people, build my own brand. It just
Oh my gosh.
When you're young and handsome and stylish like me, you can't be with these geezers all the time.
Oh my God. What an intro. Hey everyone. Big shot Eddie Diaz 23. Oh my Diaz. Now he's 1K subs. He's a partner. He's got new partners. He's gonna make that cheddar. He was literally giving me the talk before we went live. Yeah, smash the hell out of like button. He's like, I don't know, Max. I'm making my own moves now. I can't be around much longer. I got to get some rest, my beauty rest for because I'm rolling out videos, triple uploads and shit. I don't know. I don't got time for this. Yeah. All right, Eddie. Woo! 1K subs. Partner. Way to go, partner. Way to go, partner.
I will say this, just to ask questions since you've been monetized for a while now. Is because I applied today. Is it weird that I'm not getting ads, or do I just have to wait? Or they appear on themselves? Like I don't understand that process.
Well, did you go to your video, your creator studio, and go monetize all your videos?
Yeah, it has the green icon, but when I look myself, I don't see any ads or anything like that.
It should be all right. Maybe you don't need this stuff. They put this. I would say wait a couple days.
Yeah.
It'll get there. It'll get there. And smash the hell out of the like button for MME as well. Because with or without Eddie, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We got stuff to cover. Actually, I was spying on his videos, and I saw that they were reacting. And yes, the Braindead Assholes are at it again, and are going to react. I haven't seen this horrible. I cannot believe. I'm sorry, Robert Meyer Burnett, as well, because I reached out to you, bro, but I don't think you're going to be responded to because I can't stand that asshole that you collaborate with. That's not shade on Robert Meyer, but oh my God, this dude is like, if there are legit incels, he's their king. He's their king. I cannot believe. Oh, what's going on here? Rest in peace, Ezra Miller's career. Oh boy. Hans says, can you answer my question I asked a while ago? What was that question? Let me see. It only let me go so far back in the. Oh, I think you were talking about if they were going to, that they had this planned for a while. Yeah. They had this planned for a while with Lady Thor, for sure. Okay, I think that's what you're asking. Am I going to talk about yes, I was alerted by Ezra. by Eddie's video, and I was like, oh, I really said what the F. I'm like, are you serious already? Is it the same people? That's what I'm wondering. That's when we don't know. I don't think anyone knows. But is it the same people that he keeps? Maybe it's he's got like how does Jada say, an entanglement with some people, and it's just not going well. Or I'm sorry, Ezra has an entanglement. I don't want to say. I don't mean to misuse pronouns. I think Ezra may have an entanglement with some people, and it's personal, is my guess, along with, unfortunately, a substance abuse problem.
I don't know. When I read the articles, it didn't specify. I know he definitely did lots of stuff to lots of people in Hawaii, but I don't think. I think it was a totally separate situation, but he still did some crazy shit, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Anthony Cheeseman. I don't think people owe you an apology, even though you may be right on this particular subject. Maybe you would have guessed, but who would have guessed that he would, or that Ezra would have been in trouble this quick already? Well, Max the Merciful, listen, I don't see any way that they could continue with Ezra right now. I think they have enough time where they should do something for sure. Oh, Ashley is here. It seems like they'll give the partner program and YouTube's really gone downhill. They'll just give it to some young riffraff nowadays. Don't you see?
Oh, Max, it sounded like you were gonna say something else.
No, I did. I wasn't gonna say anything else.
Hey, I get it if you're trying to say, YouTube's trying to give monetization to some people, if you know what I'm trying to say. But...
No, I was not saying that.
Maybe not to Eddie, but everybody else.
No, he got it. He got it.
I know he did. I was making a joke that maybe he should have got it. I congratulated him earlier. So.
Oh yeah,
look,
what, Ashley? He gave me the talk before live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna be around much. I got to make that cheddar now. I got to get my beauty rest for this hair. He's like, I don't know, Max. I'm just here to, to let you know I'm moving on or something. I don't know.
I can't have old people.
Oh wow, he told you that?
Yeah, it was like that. He's like, I'm not gonna have much time for you, Max. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm a made man now.
First of all, I said my sleep schedule has changed. I sleep early now. The only reason why I came because I already know this is why I get real.
You go to sleep early.
Yeah, I go to sleep early now. It's been weeks already since I've been going to sleep early, and I actually feels better in the morning too than staying up late. But like I said, even with that, I told him I have no. These old people can't slow me down. I'm too young for this. Your guys' careers are already over. Mine's beginning. It is what it is, man. That's what happens.
Ain't nobody paying attention to you, Eddie.
Okay. Hans wants to know why we can't talk about things without bringing ignorant bigots into the convo. Honestly, I think there's something to gain from it by showing what the reality is of people online. And I don't do for clicks now. I used to. I was amazed at how low this person could go, and we might react to a little bit of it. It's very sad to think that these people call themselves men on the internet, and how ignorant and foolish they are, and how they get applauded. There's something that could, maybe I'm not getting it. There's something that could be gained at this dissecting this bullshit about how the environment is online. This is the internet, everyone. These are the people that succeed on the internet, and how pathetic that is. And man, they should not call themselves men. I was being generous with that picture there.
Of course, why do you think I made this shirt, man? I already knew it was going to happen.
I want the MCU to happen. I'm rooting for the MCU. What, Ashley? Wait. I listen. I like the ladies.
I like the ladies too, but we gotta have.
I mean, that's not what I would
specifically.
No, that's not specifically what I would
your
call.
own segment of all ladies in the MCU. You'd probably like that next. Though.
Yeah, listen, they're some of the most exciting characters coming up.
Yeah.
I think he actually uses the C word in this video to describe one of the actresses.
Whoa.
I was like, really?
That's a good guy.
No, I don't. I never call ladies that. I'm like,
oh yeah.
So we're gonna start by talking about the Thor stuff, then I assume.
Well, no, we go ahead, RJ. We could get to the. There is.
Yeah, we can get to right.
Breaking news.
And it's not anything I'm happy to talk about. I'm very upset that we have to talk about this again.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Ezra Miller was arrested again, this time for second-degree assault. The police report's out there. The information's out there. To recap, he's been in Hawaii. This is now the second or third time he's been arrested. The police arrested him early in the morning. They said he became irate, angry, and violent when asked to leave a private residence. He then threw a chair at a 26-year-old woman, which struck her in the head and cut her open by about a half inch. And yeah.
They just wrote something right now too.
Think about, like, he had the incident prior, right? And then there were 10 incidents before the last incident where he told, the husband he's going to burn his, whore wife, before he lunged at the guy, before he grabbed the mic. He had 10 small incidences where police were involved for not leaving outside of bars and things like that. So there were 10 incidents prior to the incident last month, and then now this incident, plus the incident in 2020.
Here's what I will say.
This is not a pattern of behavior. I don't.
Here's what I will say, and I'm going to try and keep my tone down because I'm actually very angry. You do not assault people,
right? And
especially you do not lay your hands on a woman. You do not strike at a woman. You don't throw stuff at women, especially. Anybody, period. Assault is not okay, period. Nobody should ever assault another individual. Ever. It's inexcusable. It's disgusting. And Ezra needs help. But as of right now, I would not want to work with Ezra. There's literally no scenario where I can sit here comfortably and be like, oh, it's fine. Nothing's going to happen. No. There needs to be action and accountability taken for this because it's inexcusable.
Yeah.
You do not assault anyone. But in particular, in this day and age, you do not assault a woman. You don't.
Or anybody.
Okay? Anybody. Okay?
Yeah.
But the reason this hits home for me is because I have a history where my own mother bear witness to physical harm. Okay?
Mm.
That's not okay. And it really pisses me off, again, that people want to downplay this and be like, oh, it's fine. No. This is not, it's inexcusable. Inexcusable.
Well,
there's no reason to get upset when you're asking the premises of a building.
I think considering this, it's pretty obvious that in my opinion, it's subjective. In my opinion, last week where the charges were dropped, that I think that was the studio interfering on his behalf, but that's a mistake for this. And again, for Ezra, I think.
Yeah. What I'll say real quick is too. I think Austin said this on Jiving with Jack, and people didn't want to believe that Rolling Stone article. But I will say this: if they didn't have an emergency meeting then, they sure as hell are having one now, because an assault charge, that is a heavy allegation and heavy charge for you to be arrested for.
I mean, you have to be
schedule. It's a Schedule C felony.
It's
a Schedule C felony.
You have to be fair. Look what happened with Will Smith. That's an assault in a certain way too.
Again, assault is inexcusable. And again, I think it's unrealistic to expect them to reshoot this Flash movie.
Yeah.
However, the movie has not done reshoots yet. They were going to do it pretty soon, I believe. There is a possibility they do one of two things. Either they just dump this movie on HBO Max, which I know in the Deadline article they said that wasn't going to be a possibility. I think at this point that's something that they should weigh heavily. Because again, David Zaslav does not need this. He does not need the headache.
Well, Saggy, I think what people mean is recast them and do something at the end of the film because
that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to retool the end of the movie.
They could even do a bonus scene. Really, they could make that the new bonus scene.
But at this point, he is done. It's over. There's no way you come back from again assaulting someone in the second degree. Throwing a chair at someone, striking them in the head, and cutting them open. There's no defense for that. There's no way he can come back from that. Maybe in a few years after he goes to rehab and gets some help, absolutely. Right now, though, no. I wouldn't want to touch the guy with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't want to work with him again after this.
Yeah.
He is a PR nightmare and a liability not only to himself but to others in the company he represents.
Yeah. Hans, it is news. Yes, it is. That's unfortunately, yeah. We have to cover the news. It affects DC. It affects, just like I really don't want to cover I'm not really a fan of covering the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation, but yeah, this is entertainment right now. The actors' messes of lives are making it to the mainstream and affecting the properties. Whether that's too nerdy to say, we can't be selfish, like, oh, how does this affect my DC? But yeah, there's that talk too. It affects everything.
I agree with Saggy. They're not going to reshoot the movie because they spent too much money on it. But this has so many ramifications because again, how can you have someone like this be the head of your marketing? How can you do press interviews? What about the other actors who are involved in this? Right? This doesn't just affect Ezra. This is affecting everyone else.
Okay. Well, Zeno says it's proven he committed assault. People saying he's assaulted.
No. He was arrested. The police filed the report saying he threw the chair and struck the woman. That is the charge. He was arrested for assault. There's no wait until we hear more about this. This is as pretty definitive as it gets. He assaulted a woman.
And I listen, Zeno. I want Ezra. I'm really looking forward to Ezra being the Flash.
And again, I just want to clarify. I'm not celebrating this. I'm not trying to be hard about this. I'm just telling you these are the facts, and it pains me. I bring you no joy in saying any of this. I don't want it to be like this, but this is repeated behavior again and again and again.
Let's look up an article. I mean, this is.
If you're looking for an article, there's one from the Hawaii News Now, which first broke in. There's also the arrest record from the Hawaii police.
Something just broke about
it's on CNN. It's on CNN. Oh boy!
Wait, what happened, Eddie?
No, it's something about the hearing at today's arraignment hearing. Ezra Miller pleaded no contest to disorderly conduct and was ordered to pay a $500 fine to stay away from. I don't know how to pronounce it, but some village. So part of his plea deal, prosecutors dropped the harassment charge along with unrated traffic charge.
I'll bring it up on screen.
Is that the same case? Though?
Zeno, I listen. I don't like.
No, this was the first case. This was the first case. I think about the bar and everything else. Yeah.
I don't want to cancel anybody either.
No, this isn't about canceling someone. This is about saying that someone needs help.
Yeah, and about how
allegedly
how does the studio move forward.
But I think what Zeno, if you're giving Ezra the benefit of the doubt, I think the majority of the opinion, the benefit of the doubt, is probably dried up for most people's opinion.
I do understand where he and Hans are coming from, though. He hasn't been officially convicted yet. It is still a charge, but again, the fact that the woman was cut and injured, she refused medical attention, she took care of it herself.
Yeah.
The fact that there were many witnesses to this, and again that he was arrested, that's not good. Regardless of whether he's convicted or not, the fact he got arrested again, and there's headlines in the news of Ezra Miller arrested for assault. That is a black eye to your PR department. That is a black eye to your career.
Anyone that's got some wits about them, if they're going into court for a previous charge, they would stay out of trouble. That's not, in my opinion. Again, these are my opinions. We have a panel full of opinions here. But anyone that's going to face a court, going to court for a previous situation, you'd be on your best behavior, right? Unless subjectively you feel like that person is on a downward spiral and can't control themselves. Is my opinion. Like Ezra, I don't believe can control themselves with their behavior if it's this frequent.
And I don't know if you watched Mikey and Sil's stream today, Max. Did you watch it at all?
No.
Kind of just a quick blurb I got from it. Mikey said that Warner Brothers Discovery set up therapy for Ezra before this assault charge.
Oh,
and
really?
Toby he had several meltdowns on set.
Yes,
remember?
and Mikey also said that Toby Emmerich talked his ass off about this, and he said this wouldn't happen again, and now it's happened again. So that's what Mikey Sutton and Sil said. Again, I'm kind of paraphrasing the clip out there. So
I think Zeno that we could go again. Challenge us with your comments. That's fair, but I think if all the news outlets are saying it too. I mean, if you have,
Can I say something here? Can I say something here?
Sure.
Okay. Yes, it's an allegation, but this is not the first. This is not the second. This is the third time that he's allegedly assaulted someone.
All right,
or was aggressive in nature.
If you want us to say allegedly, Ezra isn't going to have a career after this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not proven, but we kind of know. If you want me to use disclaimers, I will do that. Allegedly,
it's hard to use that since he's done so much stuff.
Allegedly, WB is not going to want to work with Ezra. Allegedly, talent can you be better than Ezra? Yes.
I don't know. I don't like using that term.
No, I'm using allegedly. If it stopped, Hans and Zeno, I appreciate you. I appreciate you both. And I want to be critical on both. It does help the show when you're critical on both sides. It's just,
but I get their point though. That we have to be very careful on how we word it.
We don't need to say allegedly.
Yeah, no, they are correct about that. They are correct.
Yeah, I'll say allegedly, but that's fine.
Yes, it is. Yes, we get it.
Fair enough.
It's just rolls off. Sometimes you forget to say it.
I do want the law and everyone to have due process. I think we can all agree with that, right? Especially in the world we live in.
No, of course. Just, I mean, look at the Johnny Depp thing. That's taught us anything. It's that things aren't always as they appear to be.
Yeah. I would love to see that clip of from I don't know when the Sil show where they say that Emmerich promised.
Sil has it clipped out on his Twitter, I believe. If you go on Twitter, he has a link to a shortened clip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I don't think Ezra even if this is alleged, I don't think Ezra's getting away from this last time. I don't though. In my opinion, I don't think Ezra's getting away from this. We could go around the panel. CNN's covering it now too. It's big.
Well, all the trades are. I think Ezra's was trending like number 2 or number 1 at some point.
Yeah, and
it's the story of the day.
I've never seen such a disaster with such a lead up time for a big tentpole film.
Well, that's what makes it even worse. This Flash movie's still like a year away.
Yeah, the Flash actor. And you could be critical of CNN for sure. They should have put allegedly. Well, they know we do know arrested for second-degree assault. That's a fair title.
But of course it says he was arrested, which is a fact.
Yeah, so everyone's covering it now. Very disappointed. I'm very disappointed too. I'm rooting for Ezra, and just to be transparent, I wasn't planning on going to see the Flash film in theaters, but now I think I am because of other things happening.
Well, that ties into a question Anthony asks me, and if you saw my tweet, I'm just going to be 100% transparent with everybody. I don't feel comfortable as of this moment supporting the film.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to watch it, at least not in theaters. Maybe I'll wait for HBO Max, but not in theaters, no. Until action is taken to where I can be comfortable that the studio's handling the situation as they need to be, I'm not comfortable supporting this film anymore. I'm just not.
All right, fair enough. I respect your opinion. I respect anyone voting with their wallet. Devin, this is where we remove what we want from reality, and we'll go around, and we got to hear Eddie, because this might be his last time on the stream, because he's a busy dude now. But Devin has a good question. Do you guys even want Ezra to continue being Flash after all this? Does his acting ability outweigh the baggage he brings to him with him? And I want to answer this first. That's a good question. Yes, I want Ezra to continue. It's just it's probably not possible. And I think that's, to be fair, Devin, I think that's kind of an unfair question. We got to stop saying, does their talent justify them to continue? It has to be accountability for everyone. If you really believe in that statement, accountability over entertainment, it has to be accountability for everyone, regardless if you like them, if you agree with their opinions, and if you think they're talented over less talented people. So I'm just pushing back a little bit on you, Devin, but I think I would love to hear everyone's opinion on that. If we really want also to be better, our world to be a better place, don't you think we have to remove our emotional attachment to people and things when things happen, and not say, well, it doesn't really matter about Ezra's quality of work. If you're going to hold Ezra accountable, you have to remove the emotion from it and take down the facts. Just like if someone in your family did something you're not proud of, are you going to disown them as your family member? It depends.
I get what Devin's saying, though.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, what did Ezra really bring to the role that was so necessary and so unique that you couldn't replace him?
Yeah.
Technically speaking, every actor is somewhat replaceable. I know it's a hot take, but like from the business and the studio's perspective, most actors are replaceable. So the question is, even from a business perspective and from the studio's point of view, is he worth the headache, the PR nightmare? No, I don't think he is. I think you could put any actor as Flash and it would work fine.
Ashley, what do you think of Devin's question there? Do you even want Ezra to continue?
I mean, at this point, I think that he needs to focus on, getting help, and, trying to get his, whether it's a dependency issue mixed with, a mental illness, or, he really needs, to have that time to recover. And I think that at this point, I was actually talking to my friend Nerdman earlier today, because we were like going over like his film, his filmography, like what films has he been in? And I'm like, well, I've seen him in that. I don't remember him in this outside of, Snyder. So I think that he has the ability, but I don't think his body of work, he's done enough with his body of work. And here's this, and if I'm looking at this, and you've done assaulted, I would have been tired after the first time. Once I realized he assaulted this woman, and now he's done these things 2 more times, I think that he needs to go, and that's just my opinion. Like, I don't, because you can't.
It's not what I want.
Condone that.
No, I don't think it's what anybody wants, but it's about what's best for Ezra and for the people around them. Like.
Yeah,
well, there's a lot of people's
to lose their job. I wouldn't want that
of course
for
not.
him. That's not like a moment where you're like cheering, in the rafters. But it's also a moment where you gotta realize you've got to be held accountable for your behavior. Because if not, it's just going to continue. Because he literally just did this 30 days ago. 30 days.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't even go like a couple weeks without him getting arrested again. That's what makes it even worse.
Yeah,
that happened right after. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna research that. So, Mikey clip, Eddie, what's your thoughts? On what was Devin say? Do you even want Ezra to continue?
I mean, it's hard because like. I said it in my own video when I made it. It's hard not to talk about the recast or him being in the Flash, with WB, all that stuff. Because obviously the most important thing is him getting help. But obviously those takes and those conversations will always be around because of what he's part of. But I didn't like him as a Flash at first, but I was warming up to him. I thought this movie was gonna, with the movie's coming out soon, his movie was gonna be the one for me to decide if I wanted to see him in the role in the future or not. And the weird thing about it, if even if the movie does it, it's gonna be weird if the movie's like good, but like I keep thinking about all the shit he did, so I was like, damn, do I really want to see this carry on, even if this movie was good or not? But I don't know what to say, man. Like it's so complicated what could happen. Obviously, the easiest answer is to get rid of him because all this stuff is happening. But it's like I don't know. That might even damage his mental health more. I really don't know what Ezra needs, but like I said, I have seen him in other roles before, and I actually liked his acting ability. Just that I think in this instance, so much damage has been done. It doesn't matter who the hell you are. I think the outcome will still be the same, despite certain acting abilities, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, I did find a clip from Mikey and Sil. It's like 26 seconds, so we might as well check that out too. This is not a dog pile on Ezra. I mean, I know people are sensitive about the subject. It's not. It's just very disappointed, and I am looking forward to see Ezra. And the studio was backing Ezra. Look at the end of Peacemaker. That was really focused on Ezra and the Flash.
The old regime was really invested in him. They were finally putting a lot of stock in him to be the big lead of a major franchise, and now it's kind of blown up in their face.
Yeah, and I feel bad also with the, this. We have to also think about the other people that this impacts in the industry. Just for example, Iris. She finally got another chance because of the Flash movie.
Well, look at Sasha Kaye. This movie's supposed to be her big break.
Yeah, it just like Will Smith's behavior at the Oscars took away from other people in the industry. It's a group effort.
Yeah,
and it's
movies are a collaborative effort.
It's disrespect for your whole. If you really don't have your shit, it's this apparent you don't have your shit together this much. It's kind of disrespectful to your whole crew and your whole production and everyone else's job. Like, you can't control yourself this much.
Yeah. Well, real quick, there's a quick update. Big Screen Leaks, an account I quite like. They kind of follow the industry and stuff. They're saying they did an AMA on Twitter. Somebody asked them, "Is Ezra done as Flash?" And they said that while they haven't heard anything specifically yet, they're saying it does not look good for them. Mm-hmm. It's pretty serious. So.
All right.
Well, I want to bring up a comment real quick too, just before we get to the video.
Sure, go ahead.
I think to Hans's point, I think he actually does raise a really good point, because at what point is the person accountable for their own actions? Because I don't know. I'm kind of making some assumptions here, and maybe I shouldn't be doing that. But to Hans's point, how many times can you offer someone help and they keep saying no? And at what point is it the mental illness that we need to blame, or themselves?
I mean, when you struggle with like specific things like with mental illness, it's like difficult. Sometimes it's the stigma. You're scared to get that help. And then sometimes it's the medications, like the medications, the way that they make you feel, or in a lot of the side effects. So, and then some people just grew up without, you deal with it. A lot of older people, I know, they don't know what therapy is. They don't go, speak to a therapist. They don't take medication. If they're depressed, they just try to fight through it and they keep going. That's like how a lot of like older people, like from where I'm from, they don't do that type of thing. They just like kind of like hide it because it was like a secret.
And that's a great.
Kind of like it was like a shameful secret. And then like even dealing with my mental health, like I was like scared to talk about that for a long time because of the stigma that it comes with it.
Well, Zeno, and no one's saying it's a deadly weapon. Just like we're not saying Will Smith's hand was a deadly. It's still not acceptable to attack someone with your body or a physical, an object. It's still not. Was it an accident? I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
In the way that the police wrote the police report, they said he got very agitated and angry and violent.
Oh, is there a deadly weapon charge in there? I don't,
it's a secondary assault. I mean, I could pull it up. I could find it and pull it up for you in a little bit if you want to look at it. But no, I just wanted to bring up Hans's comment because I think that ties into what Mikey and Sil had to say about what
Okay.
Mikey heard about what was offered to Ezra.
Blue Jay $1.99. Appreciate the support, Blue Jay. So how would Zaslav and Discovery handle all this? Well,
and this is
I
right
think
after the merger was completed.
Listen, if it's also a bad time for Ezra to be doing this because Zaslav said he's going to handle stuff. He's going to be very hands-on. You can't if you are hands-on, you can't let this stuff go. Yeah. All right, so let's get to this clip from Mikey and Sil. Let me see here. Bring the volume up here.
Told me that very cryptic text he sent me. It was Snyder needs a new Flash.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Come on, they're worried about the Snyder version of Flash. We're worried about Flash altogether.
I mean, first of all, he's not even working with WB, so don't even mention his name. Second of all,
here we go.
I mean, it's true. I'm trying to be serious, but come on, bro. Like, you did not have to add that line in there.
Well, I get why they. Well, I mean, yeah, like I said,
I like Mikey and Sil.
I get why they're bringing it up. Well, no, it's just that somebody texted Mikey that, and that was the first thing he said that he heard from someone.
Yeah. No, but yeah, okay, I get that. But
I know, I get it. But again, it is a relevant thing though, because again, people want the Snyderverse restored. What's going to happen with Ezra Miller if that happens? Do you even bring him back? Does Zach bring him back? Does he replace him? Like, what does that even look like?
Well, that's a potential issue too. Is that if they even want to bring the Snyderverse back, Ezra's Flash is kind of a link to all that, so it actually is detrimental to going forward.
Guys,
in my opinion,
let's discuss it when there's actually the confirmation and not speculation.
Listen, yeah, it is speculation. I'm saying it throws a kink in anyone's plans because Ezra's kind of a link. Remember. Spoiler warning for the end of the Flash. If they keep that scene, if it's accurate, that Ben Affleck's Batman is reaching out from the future to Ezra's Flash, saying, "Barry, come find us." Oh, you're laughing, Ashley. Why are you laughing, Ashley?
Because she's probably thinking y'all are crazy if you think that's accurate.
What do you mean? You think we're crazy? Go ahead. No censorship here.
And I also read Hans's comment, so it was like a combination.
Oh, okay.
Wait, read that comment, Max. Read that comment. Read it in your Mad Max voice.
Jesus, Snyderverse bullshit again. We have a new DCU already. Stop pretending we don't. Well, we don't yet, Hans. We don't yet.
I think we'll
sounds
see.
right to me.
I mean, I hope you get. I hope it happens, but I don't.
Well, things could change too, even if they want to. No, I'm saying the alternate, Eddie. Let me finish, No, I'm yelling at Eddie.
Like I said, I can't.
Let me finish. Even if they had plans where they might try to work it out, this is another kink in those plans.
Like Max, honestly. I can't wait. I can't wait when you're in a retirement home still talking about the Snyderverse. I can't wait.
Come on, Eddie. Come on.
You know that's not true.
Everyone be nice to Max. Come on, Jeffrey. Be nice.
No, I'm saying even if they had plans, like you might just want it. This might just be like trash everything. Zaslav might be like, enough of this shit. It's like, no, I'm serious.
No.
Like,
well, hold on though. Remember what Grace said in her video? Too much drama. Remember?
Oh,
to keep it real, man. To keep it real, just so you guys can think about this, Ezra, Hurd, Leto, they're all Snyderverse people. So imagine, look at all the drama surrounding them, man. So anything Zaslav would say, get that Snyderverse out of my sight.
Will Smith, Amber Heard, Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, they're all
yeah,
Snyder
no.
people.
All right. Let's
they're all Snyder people.
This is good movie talk. Let's explore this. This is where the conversation gets great. Skywalker's here. Oh, you just made Ashley say, "Oh shit."
I joke.
I really want to hear what Skywalker thinks about this because, like, Sil and Mikey, like, they were pretty upset about it. And they shared some bad news.
Before we get to you, Skywalker, let's finish it because it's only 26 seconds. Let me restart it here.
told me that very cryptic text he sent me. It was Snyder needs a new Flash.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
So that's what
Oh.
I did not get any other text message other than that. But he said that Snyder needs a new Flash. And so, and I called and texted back. I've not gotten a response. Told me that very cryptic text
Oh,
he
okay,
sent
that's
me.
all it is. That's all it is. All right.
Yeah. So let Skywalker have the
all
floor,
right,
then, man. What you think?
Go ahead, Skywalker.
I'm not surprised at all. That that is what Seal and Mikey are reporting. I feel like Ezra Miller, I try to give him the benefit of the doubt with the last case, right? Because I feel like, until things play out in court, we should always not really try to judge.
Okay.
But for him to allow himself to get caught up in any kind of situation, right? Like this close to that happening, I feel like is unacceptable. And, because if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't have been going anywhere, right? I'd have been in my house chilling, trying to ride this thing out, right? But obviously he did not do that, and he allowed himself to get caught up in another situation. With the allegations, they have seemed to become more and more heinous, right? As they went along. And I think that at this point, I'm fine with him being cut out of the Snyderverse or whatever they want to do with the Flash movie. I'm fine with them recasting. Nobody is above.
Well, I'm gonna challenge you, Skywalker.
Well, real quick, I was gonna I agree with Skywalker, because I don't know, Skywalker, if you agree with me, but I feel like maybe this is a hot take, but I feel like every actor is somewhat replaceable. Well, not every actor, but most actors are replaceable. Like no actor is above like their role. The story is what matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I, especially with this situation, right? Us as a fandom, right? Like we've worked entirely too hard to have this thing kind of go to the wayside because of one man's actions, right? If he wanted to control himself, he would, go and do something about his behavior, right? So since he has not done that, I don't have any real sympathy for him.
Well, I don't know. We don't,
yeah.
to be fair, we don't know if Ezra's seeking help or not. We do know he's seeking bars, or Ezra's seeking bars.
Hey,
we know that
right.
much. That's a fact.
Right.
Regardless if you think, Ezra's constantly at the bar.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's not a joke. That's a fact, right?
Yeah. No. I mean, and look, even if people want to joke, right? Like when you put yourself in these kinds of situations, those things are gonna happen, right? So I'm not surprised, and I just feel like, hey, I'm fine with whatever comes from this.
Yeah, can I address that Nicotina's comment real quick? Because I understand where he's coming from in this, but here's the difference, right? The Amber Heard thing, right? That was after the UK trial. This American trial, if y'all are paying attention to it, it's not going too good for Amber. Honestly, Johnny's looking better and better each day that case goes on. I think after Aquaman 2, she's done anyway.
She's done for the future, but there's potential depending on how limited her role is that they might reshoot it.
Because here's my thing. I don't think they're gonna reshoot this Flash movie. They've already spent $200 million. It makes no sense.
Hey, Chris.
But they can retool the ending to introduce a new actor if they want to, because it makes perfect sense. The Flash goes back in time. It changes what he looks like. I mean, or some story reason a different Flash comes in. I don't know, but that's another question too, though. Like, if they recast Flash, like, who's going to be involved in that process too? I mean, there's just a lot of questions about this, but yeah, I'm talking too much. Chris, you got any thoughts on this? I'm sorry.
Actually, this one I'm not very opinionated on. I think it's sad to watch anybody self-destruct in front of you. I agree with everything that Skywalker said, man. I think that whatever happens to him, he's got coming, because in the end, you are responsible for your own actions. But I'm nobody to. I've made so many mistakes in my life. I can't judge somebody else, man, on the mistakes they're making, especially when it looks like there's some sort of substances involved. However, I will say this: I think it's a lot more important that this dude get a grip on reality than whatever the shareholders at Warner Brothers think. It's more important how this affects this young man's life than it is Warner Brothers, DC, or the Snyder Cut.
No, I agree. And real quick, this is
for example, Chris, you're a business owner. In taking the emotion out of something, if you had an employee that's like constantly,
I've had to do it.
You wouldn't want to. What would you have to do? You wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we've had to do it. Yeah.
So it's
and it hurts. It sucks, man.
Well, yeah, I just want to say real quick, the issue is that it's not even just affecting him at this point, or it's not just affecting them at this point. It's affecting their co-workers, their other cast members in that Flash movie. It's affecting the people around them. A woman was injured, struck in the head with a chair, and cut open. It's one thing to be self-destructive and hurt yourself, but it's another thing where your self-destruction starts hurting other people. That's
I do like Tina Boo's comment here too. Most people suffer from mental illness or not violent. Ezra is a danger to others, and someone needs to interfere so they can get the help Ezra needs.
Look, guys, if I'm high on drugs, or I'm drunk, or let's just say I'm crazy and I'm off my meds, whatever it is, mental illness. So many people deal with that shit. So many people. I can think of 4 right now on this panel that deal with it on a daily basis. Okay. If we go out and rob a bank, we can't tell the judge, hey, we're sorry, man. We were suffering from mental illness. We're still going to prison. It's just how it is, man. I feel bad that Ezra, whatever's bothering Ezra sucks, man, because he's young, he's good looking, he's progressive, he's got his whole life ahead of him, he's a millionaire, and something's bothering this young man to the point that he's doing this stuff. So I'm more worried about what's going to happen to him, not what'll happen later on in the movies. I mean, I understand it's a good talking point, of course, but I just can't bring myself to anybody.
Listen,
I have the media release that the police set out. This came from the Hawaii Police Department saying April 19th, 2022, Ezra Miller arrested for assault in Pahoa. I don't know how you pronounce that. Media release. Shortly after 1 a.m. on Tuesday, April 19, 2022, a 29-year-old visitor from Vermont was arrested for second-degree assault after an incident at a residence in Pahoa. At 1:10 a.m., Puna patrol officers responded to a report of an assault that occurred at a get-together at a private residence in the Lena Estates subdivision in Lower Puna. During the course of their investigation, police determined that the individual, later identified as Ezra Miller, became irate after being asked to leave, and reportedly threw a chair, striking a 26-year-old female in the forehead, resulting in an approximate half-inch cut. The female victim refused treatment for her injury. Miller, who identifies as they, them, was subsequently arrested at 1:30 a.m. for assault in second degree after being located on the roadway during a traffic stop at the intersection of Highway 130 and Kukula Street in Keanu. After conferring with the county prosecutor's office at 4:05 a.m. on Tuesday morning, Miller was released pending further investigation. This is an active situation. There's his mugshot.
Okay. Yep. Skywalker, I had a question for you. I was going to push back at you, brother. I love you, man.
Oh no.
But okay, so you're saying you always say when Zach comes back, and that's your opinion. That's your right to have it. If I always say things change, there's since Ezra and the Flash are such an important part to even potentially bringing it back, if it's possible. I personally subjectively think that this causes more kinks in that. Like, why even bother it with some of the, like, I want it to happen, man. I want it, but you're not. I would be concerned if they were going to go certain routes in the future that they just might be like, let's move on from everything, not just Snyderverse. Just this is disastrous for this extremely high budgeted film. We're in a different situation, but also similar financially to Justice League. About a film made in the merger, a lot of weird press around it. And honestly, I could see a strong, if you're Zaslav, I could see a strong pull to just be like, move on from everything. Not just this isolated, but this doesn't help. And honestly, I'm not as confident as you are, and I potentially think you might be, how this might affect things. I think if I was in charge as Zaslav, like, how are you going to link this? Because remember, the bonus scene is Affleck reaching out to Barry, come find us. Barry, listen, if Ezra's not there, Ezra can't find the Snyderverse. Skywalker, how do you respond? How do you respond to that? If that scene's accurate, Batflick saying, Barry, come find us, Ezra. How's Ezra gonna get us when Ezra might not be there?
Okay, cool. I'm glad that we're having this conversation. If Henry Cavill is somehow teased in this Black Adam movie, do you think that is going to be shelved because of Ezra Miller's behavior?
No, that's
right.
A different thing. I think you can continue. Okay.
Like, you know, there are more than one. Like, there's more than one thing kind of being, you know, teased to be coming back. And honestly, Ezra Miller, if we're just gonna be completely honest, in terms of where he is on the pecking order and the hierarchy of like the way that we view these characters, I mean, most people's least favorite character kind of was Flash.
I was gonna say that.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, right?
If there was anybody that would be the easiest to be recast, it would be Ezra Miller. That's
absolutely.
What I was gonna say, yeah.
And
that Speed Force scene, though, man, the Speed Force scene, that was such a big impact moment in that film. That was Ezra.
All I'm saying is, that changed my opinion on that Snyder cut changed my opinion on Cyborg's character and the Flash's character. It made the movie better. They are the heart and soul of that movie.
Yeah, Ezra was way better in the Snyder cut.
They're the heart and soul of the movie. But all I'm saying is, I agree. I think that the easiest to recast would be Ezra because half the people already don't like him.
Yeah, and I just think that there are more than, you know, there are a lot of cogs that are on this wheel, and Ezra Miller is not one of the most important ones. So, you know, and on top of that, you know, Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck and, right, you know, hey, if the Snyderverse comes back, right, you know, and you get Justice League 2, right, you know, Will Smith could potentially be in that movie, right? I like, look, no, we're all super down on him right now, but hey, in a year or two, we might not be having these same kinds of conversations.
No, I get what you're saying though, man, because like Superman and Batman, Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, those are the two most important people. They got to be the ones to stick around. I mean,
yeah, and Gal Gadot, right?
Yeah,
and
Gal, Jason
Momoa. Like, you know, look, like Ezra's actions, you know, he's caused this to really happen, and I just don't have as much sympathy for him anymore. So I'm kind of over it, and I'm just ready to kind of move on because his behavior is just it's really tragic. His story. So until he gets his stuff together, I'm not gonna, you know, really put too much stock into what he's doing. Excuse me.
And I appreciate you saying that because there's some people, you know, they're gonna fight and defend until every breath in them, you know. So to hear
that's why
it's getting old, that he needs to be held accountable, that he needs to get help, that someone needs to step in. It needs to be recast at this point. And even if he's recast, if Snyderverse continues, you could have a new actor in that spot. So it's not like that those films cannot continue on, you know, either.
Yeah. And like I said, the reason I got so angry about this when I came in is just because, again, I take assault so seriously because, again, you're hurting another human being, but you're hurting a woman. And again, my own mother was a victim.
She could have died. Really, like you throwing a chair across a room.
Well, and striking someone in the head,
yeah, if it hits him in the wrong spot. somebody could have lost their life. So, you know, I'm not. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I was just gonna say, like, my own mother was a victim of assault and abuse by my biological father. Like, I take that shit really seriously, you know, because again, just on principle, you don't inflict harm on a woman. You just don't. You don't put a hands on a woman like that. You don't strike a woman like that or throw something at them like
with
that.
the thing, with the recent behavior and everything that's been going on with this, he shouldn't have been anywhere anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he should have been at home.
Your life is under a microscope right now.
But he's worried about going out, partying, drinking.
Well, and that's where it gets really confusing.
And it just always seems like when he's about to get kicked out, he's in his good time's about to be over. It seems like there's a situation that's like popped off.
Well,
like, you know,
again,
hey, we have 56 people watching. Can we get 56 likes?
To come back in, and now this, it just seems like he's just, I don't know.
No, it's
yeah. I mean, I just want to mention really quick too. Like, I know there's some people that we know that were in contact with Ezra and some of his friends. Supposedly, he's in Hawaii because of a personal tragedy. That's why there's a lot going on. I don't know. I don't know what. Again, it's hard to talk about it because we don't know what the context is. My thing is, why does Ezra not have a stronger support system around him to be like, hey, dude, like, let's get out of here. Let's just go rest up home. Let's like not be partying out or like going to these private residences and getting irate when you're asked to leave. Like, why are you not back home where you need to be? You know, that's another question too. Like, how long are you planning on staying?
Well, did Ezra have to stay around for the court date?
Oh yeah, that's why. Actually, that could be why.
Hawaii's a big island, man. Hawaii is not.
Well,
it's not.
well,
I mean, there's a lot of room.
Be in your room, bro.
Yeah.
Be in your room, bro. Enjoy the view. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out drinking. You like, you know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, go outside, go for a walk, get some sun, meditate. You know what I'm saying? Channel.
Ezra, I sent you a link in case you want to pop on.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
Meditate.
Yes.
You know, do some of that. Go play in the ocean. You don't need to go out and party every night if you just got it.
Well, I was gonna share something. I was gonna share something positive. We wanted to move on to the story, actually.
Sure.
Okay, hold up.
We got to hear what Eddie's thinking, though. Eddie, you think it's over?
Look at that look. You know what Eddie's thinking.
What's over? His career?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about Snipers. If you're talking about Snipers, no, that shit's definitely over. But in terms of Ezra's career,
listen, I don't sense your opinion. I think you know. Okay, go ahead.
You know how I already feel. If it happens, it happens.
We know how you got the.
Well, no, I was gonna say the Snyderverse is alive and well, man. Because look what Zach posted today. Day 1, Rebel Moon. It's begun.
That line will trigger people.
Superman there.
Hold on, I am so excited for this movie.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for Rebel Moon. I think it's gonna be fire. Like, look at Jamon Hansu's armor. Look at like his character, the way his character looks. He looks amazing.
Hey, me and Skywalker, we like all Snyderverse. So yeah, this is Snyderverse to us too.
Yeah, look at them filming. I guess it's like some kind of like.
Yeah, get this over, Zach, so you have more opportunities to move forward.
But dude, like Rebel Moon's gonna be fire, man. I cannot wait for this.
Max.
Yeah.
Like again, I was gonna mention, I love Jamon's suit design because it reminds me a lot of like the Kryptonian armor. Like the Kryptonian stuff.
Well, let's look at Zach's IMDb, see what he's working on after this. Zack Snyder.
Are you being serious?
See what he's working on right now, man. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. I know this is great. But I'm saying he's already starting filming. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's not going to have time." I'm like,
man, Max, I feel like you're trying to look for something that's not going to be there.
Well, I'm just. No, I'm looking at how much he has ahead of him, and I actually let's just get our opinions in. This is great. This is amazing. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait, especially since I don't have to. I don't have.
You know what I'm waiting for though? I'm waiting for that.
I'm glad it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick. I'm waiting for that Sophia Buchella and Ray Fisher costume reveal. That's what I'm waiting for.
All right, but here we are. Look, I want to bring this up here. This is the IMDb. Rebel Moon's filming. The only other
it's
projects
Moon
are the
Part 1 and Part
Fountainhead
2.
and Planet of the Dead. So I think there is some room if he wanted to, if he has the strive.
Man, when the heck is
pick
Army
up
of the
another
Dead?
project.
When the heck is Army of the Dead Las Vegas coming out?
Probably in
'Cause it was
20
supposed
years
to come out
max.
this
Maybe
year.
you'll get it.
Oh, it's post-production. Okay.
Yeah, but they I thought they said we're gonna get an announcement about that in the spring, and nothing's happened so far.
Well, I mean, let's go down the panel. Ashley, looking at his IMDb, is there any opportunity to take on another project? Well, not saying what project it is. You know, is there any room? Is he just too busy because he's once filming
he's
two
got
other
that
projects?
show,
Yeah.
isn't he? I mean, I guess there's room for in about. Let's see, he's got those two to do. He's filming 2 films back to back. So I would say maybe in the later part of 2024, 2025, he might have the time.
Okay, that's our guess. Eddie, is there any?
Wait,
You're
no,
always
no,
saying
Matt,
it's
Matt,
time.
hold on, Max,
No,
you
let's
gotta-
get to Eddie. Okay. What?
I was gonna say, read Chubby Teddy's comment in your Chubby Teddy voice.
You know what you shouldn't be waiting for, RJ. Blade Runner Black Lotus? Did you watch it yet?
I gotta get on that, man. I've been busy. It's my last
okay.
week of classes. I'll get on
All
it
right.
too, though.
So let's get the official word from this partner here, Eddie. Is there time? Looking at this IMDb, can he find the time for another project, unnamed project? I don't know, something people have been wanting to be restored. Is there any opportunities in this IMDb?
Well, Max, you know I always been real about you
No.
when it comes to potential stuff getting restored. I think that I think that down the road.
Don't worry, Skywalker. We'll get to you next.
It might happen, but I think people are smoking if they think that it's gonna be in between all this stuff. But like I said, if anything, it might not happen at all, and people have to accept that if it doesn't. I know some people are too cray for to even accept that example, but I'll say this: if it happens in between or afterwards, like there's still enough time. It depends on if he's still willing to do anything afterwards.
Yeah.
But and obviously him trying to negotiate with a contract with a studio doesn't give a shit about him anyway. But that's all I have to say. If it happens, it's good. If it doesn't happen, what else can we say? I guess.
Well, I mean, like I said, Rebel Moon's going to be a full. What is it from? Like it started filming today, and it's going to go into like November or something, right? So I mean, that's a pretty extensive shoot plus the post production. I mean, I think. Well, and didn't they announce Planet of the Dead? Is he directing that or no? Because I thought they announced the sequel. Is he directing that or is he just producing it?
It's just announced. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, this is
because he doesn't necessarily have to direct the sequel. That's the other thing we got to realize too.
That's true.
So,
okay, Skywalker.
You know what? I will
do
say
you
this.
see? Does Skywalker see an opportunity?
Real quick, I would say, I think there's room on the plate for him to do something else. That's what
yes.
I say.
Okay. That's what I want. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted, RJ. I'm a simple man. Simple one.
You're not getting that shit from me.
Simple man.
Yeah.
Well, I can admit it though. Like I said, after Rebel Moon, it's done in November. Fountainhead isn't filming right away. Planet of the Dead, he doesn't necessarily have to direct, right? Yeah. It just depends if he wants to direct that or not. If he doesn't direct Planet of the Dead, I think there's definitely an opportunity for him to jump into something else.
Skywalker, do you see with your eyes on that IMDb
announcement? Right?
Do you see any opportunity to do another project there?
Yo, absolutely. I think if you guys
are anyone surprised that Skywalker absolutely sees?
If you got look, but I'm about to just come with facts, right? I'm not about to come with no scoops, no nothing. These are facts, okay? If you look at the way Zack Snyder structured his deal with Netflix, right? His deal with Netflix pretty much runs out like right after the merger. Pretty much, right? Rebel Moon is shooting part 1 and 2 back to back. The Fountainhead is not coming out anytime soon, and Zach is probably not going to direct Planet of the Dead, just to keep it a buck, right? He has already passed off other projects in his Snyderverse to other directors anyway with Army of Thieves, right? So we've already seen that. I think absolutely he has time to come back, and I think if you look at the way he structured his Netflix deal, it would show you that hey, it pretty much runs out right after this merger, and I think that was done on purpose.
Okay.
Hey.
That's funny.
Wait, so are you gonna go
All right,
bald
thank
in like 2 years? Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You know,
I would
maybe
say
even
how about
sooner.
if we're gonna do it,
We just need it to be announced. Once it's announced, like it's a wrap. I think Eddie should shave his head. I think
like I
that'll be
said,
dope.
by the
right?
time
or he just needs to go get the curl stuff. I done told him to put it.
All right.
Oh my
big
God,
boy.
Ashley.
All right, big boy.
I'm not gonna
I got a
I'm
bet
not
for
gonna be
you.
talked
Well,
about with. I'm not gonna be talked about
I
with
got a
someone
bet.
who's wearing a wig. So calm down,
I don't
Ashley.
wear no wigs.
All right,
Hey,
Eddie's
that's
trolling. I
disrespectful.
got a bet. I got a
This
bet
is
for
real.
Eddie. I got
That's
a bet for Eddie.
disrespectful.
I will give you $50 if I'm wrong about being restored. Give us like 2 years.
No,
if
no,
not,
no. It's gotta
if
be more
you're
than
wrong,
50.
you have to shave your head on camera.
Facts.
Because you're saying you're
Factual.
because of your troll,
Right?
you're-
Yeah.
let's get the we got to clip this out. Eddie's bet.
No,
Where-
Max,
where is it?
Max, you gotta raise the
Wait,
stakes though,
too.
because you're asking him to shave his head. Like it should be at least $100.
I'm not giving him $100.
You got, come on, $100. Like at least make it. You know.
No, he's like, I'm not gonna naturally have hair. So if it is
Yeah.
restored, will you shave your head on camera?
Just like shave the top,
Absolutely.
like it looks like you're like balding.
It'll
and
grow
you have hair
back.
on the sides. You know, like
Hey,
Or
that.
you- or
I
Ashley,
will
you want it
come
down
to
the middle?
you and shave it for you on camera.
You should
I
do
will
the
come to
Georgia
wherever
dance.
you are and shave it for you on camera. You have my word.
Guys, what
I
I
think
meant
Eddie
by
was
that,
a good bald.
what I meant by that comment is
No,
I'll probably
like,
be,
he's not gonna.
what I meant by
take
that
it.
comment is I'll probably be dead before Zack Snyder.
Oh!
Oh,
Hey,
Easy.
then it should be an easy bet.
Like I said, I'm not willing to
I'll
wait.
give you $100.
I'm not willing to wait 20
I give you
years
$100.
for $100. That's just how I.
Yo, but that's 150 because I'm just throwing in with Max.
I guess
If it's
150.
restored,
But I'm not gonna wait 20 years for $150.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah,
say.
all right.
That's my bad.
No, man. Like, listen, Eddie. If you're super confident, take the damn bet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take the bet. Just do it. Just do it.
That's the thing. I never said it wasn't getting restored. I just like making it restored.
I'm yeah.
All right. I don't want to pressure the dude. I want to.
But
No,
you said
yeah.
in 2 years, right?
2 years. 2 years. from
I'm
today.
saying less than that.
Well,
And
less
I'll
than
give
that.
you $100.
It's not less than
$100.
that. No way. All the things are planned out coming next year. No.
Listen,
Yeah,
your hair
if
grows
it's gonna
back
happen, it
fast.
would be 3
Yeah.
or 4
Oh, yeah.
years.
It'll grow back, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm a middle-aged madman. Mine not grow back if I shave mine. But look at that head of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be
Eddie
back.
got a gray head of hair, right? You know what I'm saying?
Like I'll discuss this another time.
Oh,
Hey, that's what we do over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron.
look at this comment.
What? Oh,
Aaron, do you see any
Wow.
opportunity for Zach to do another project that maybe some people want him to do in this IMDb list here?
what's it say? The Fountain, Rebel Moon, Pirates, The Planet of the Dead. I think Planet of the Dead is not. It's been announced, but I think the plan is for him to direct it.
Yeah.
I think that's what they want.
We'll see though. They haven't. I mean, things could change. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
things
know.
could change, but I think they want him to direct Planet of the Dead. But I think that's what Netflix's goal here. I think he's sticking with Netflix. He has a deal with Netflix, for Rebel Moon, the zombie stuff. I think he should be. I think he should be safe there. I don't think Warner Brothers has anything to do with him. Zaslav is not his savior. It's not in the Snyderverse savior. I know the way Zaslav does business is about being cheap, and the Snyder stuff, the Snyder movies have big budgets that don't draw enough profit. And Zavzal's not gonna invest in something that's not gonna not make a profit. And
Well, that's subjective. I thank you.
No,
Aaron.
I like what.
That's what people
Anytime you
think of
disagree with
Zaslav.
Max, it's subjective, guys.
But that's
Well,
what
I'll tell you
people
right
think
now.
of.
Yeah,
What's up, Brian?
yeah,
What's up, Brian?
yeah, right.
If they
What
keep
is worse?
messing up like they did the Batman,
Oh,
They did
Why-
mess with the
I'm
Batman.
shocked, Brian. I'm shocked.
that
you
movie
didn't
was
like that
awful.
movie. It wasn't awful.
Awful.
He said it was
Come on.
awful.
Terrible.
It's not awful.
I
It's
hated the
not
Batman.
awful.
It was the worst movie I watched all year.
No.
That movie
Oh my
was
god.
mid,
It
yo.
is the greatest film in cinema history.
That
I'm
movie
like,
was super
are you
mid.
high?
It's not.
No.
That movie was super
Nowhere
mid.
near,
It's
dude.
it's not like the greatest movie ever made or nothing. I think it's a solid film. I like
It's
it.
not
No,
even,
no, no, no.
yo, it's not even the best Batman movie that came
Oh,
out in
no.
the past 20 years.
Facts.
No, it's not as good as Batman
Facts.
Begins. It's not as good as
No, nowhere
The
near.
Dark Knight.
wow.
Dark Knight
What are
Rises
we
is
doing?
better.
Well, actually,
I'm
Brian,
sorry,
well,
RJ.
Brian,
I
no,
think
no,
he's
Brian.
a
I'm
great
curious. Like,
Batman,
what
though.
didn't work about it for you?
Okay,
'Cause
I was
we
working.
kind of talked
well,
about this a little bit in the DM
I-
group, but I thought you could expand
this
upon
is
that.
kind of what really frustrated me, and I guess this is the at-home experience. But I was working in this here remote, like I was playing a first-person shooter. I was like, "Oh my god, gotta turn it up! I gotta turn it down!" I could not hear a word they were saying. I got this new phone yesterday. I had more fun setting this up. Okay, like
Oh god.
it was not engaging. I ended up falling asleep with like a half hour to go. I was just like, and I'm probably not even going to watch that half hour. Like, I'm
the third
happy I
act
didn't
is
go to
slow,
the
yeah.
theaters and waste my
That's
time.
the
and
best
money on
half
that.
hour. That's the best half hour.
Oh, I'm
The
sorry.
third
They
act
should-
is like a mess. Like
They
the
shouldn't
last
have waited
30
that
minutes
long.
is-
Chris, did you see the Batman?
4 times.
And what did you think of Ryan's comment?
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, I think it's a great movie, but some people, I remember saying,
This
said,
is what
some
I
people
say.
some people aren't gonna be feeling this Batman.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of Batman.
I just,
you know?
I'm okay. You can
and
have.
Ashley's right. The third act is a structural
Well,
mess.
I
Yes.
think I think pacing wise, I think it was a little bit too long towards the end. I think you could feel it. I mean, that's like my one critique of the movie. But no, it's like I told you, Brian. It's all subjective. I mean, that's the thing. There's people.
But
who
I
really
loved
hate
it.
and
I
there's
loved.
people
I
like
loved
it.
that.
That's
This
I
is
loved
why
it.
I say,
You know.
people are bullshitting you. They really have difference of opinions. Some you love, they hate. I don't. Okay, Brian, here's the hard question. What's better, Dune or the Batman?
Dune.
Oh, he really doesn't like it.
You didn't
It
like
was really
Dune?
that bad. No,
Dune's
no,
actually good.
I didn't. I just.
Yeah, no, if Brian says Dune was better than something, that's not good.
Hey, see, I was just with you on this Batman movie, and now I can't.
No, here's the
watch
thing.
you to the Dune, bro.
No, I still have optimism with Dune.
Okay.
There is no optimism in this Batman, and that's my biggest
It-
problem with it. It's like, oh
that's
my
not
god,
true.
dude.
Man.
Thanks, Fire.
That's
I
not
get it.
true.
Dark and depressing. We get it. It's brooding.
But that's
They
Batman,
made fun
though.
of it.
That's Batman.
They made fun
Nah,
of it in
man.
Lego
Yo,
Yeah, that's
Batman.
Batman.
But no.
What's so funny-
I'm sorry.
No.
I don't want to be that guy. But when Ben Affleck turns to Jeremy Irons as Alfred and says, "Faith, Alfred, Faith," that's a hopeful Batman. It can
But
exist.
did you watch the end?
Like,
the ending
I'm
scene?
sorry. I'm not a Snyder guy. You guys understand this. Like, when it comes to, I was happy to be a part of the Snyder Cut movement while it lasted. It was great. As far as wanting the Snyderverse to continue, I'm cautiously optimistic at best. But I know. I'm sorry. I'm cynical, dude. I'm almost 40. My life's miserable.
No, dude.
No, but it's like, hold on, and because I have to get this off, right? Like,
We know.
when Batman vs Superman came out, all I heard was how dark and brooding that Ben Affleck was.
This
right?
was like a
How
ray of
dark-
sunshine.
Yo, Matt Reeves said, "Hold my beer. I'm about to
He
give
wasn't
you the
branding
Yes, he did.
people, and
Yes,
didn't
he
murder
did.
anyone.
right most brooding Batman of all time." Right,
Pattinson
so yo, I don't be wanting to hear
I
people
want
be
to
like,
hear
"Oh
Ashley.
yeah,
Ashley, go ahead.
it's
Go ahead.
I said,
Go ahead.
but Pattinson didn't brand people, and he didn't murder anyone either. So
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
either way.
Hey, the Penguin should have died, Joe. Like, come on now. Are we really
I just
gonna
think
sit
it's
there?
funny.
they're setting him up for more.
Yeah,
No.
Act like
I
don't wanna
understand.
Batman is this
Snyder
like,
But they
logic.
didn't have to
moral
make that
compass.
car wreck that bad, right? Like, in all reality, he would come on now. And he's sitting there pounding people's face in the ground. All right, cool. He's giving them head trauma and putting them in comas, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is what I want to say. Do you understand though that this is Batman year 2, and to become the Batman, you got to go through some shit, and this is some going through some shit. Not
Hey.
even
Well, just
arrogant.
like Ben
Have
Affleck's
you-
Batman's been through.
Have you
some
ever
shit,
been
you know what I mean?
have you ever been so tortured and scarred by what happened in your life that you don't even care if you live or die? This is that Batman. He says this, I don't care what happens to me. And then he in the film realizes that he has to start caring. And it's
And
not
how-
good.
Yeah.
It's not good enough to just be vengeance. that's what he understands in this film. He understands after he goes through everything, this isn't working. He says at the beginning of the film, I don't know if this is helping at all. He thought this is what he was supposed to do. And then by the end of the film, he ain't got anything worked out.
Well, it'd have been good if I'd have heard that.
He said that.
He says
Yeah,
that
movie.
when he's talking to Alfred, like, and Alfred's like, "Sir, you have a meeting." He's like, "I'm not going," and he was like, "You have to. If you
I don't
give up
care."
being
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne, then and he was like, "I don't care about that."
And he actually, that's why I said in my review, it's becoming Bruce Wayne. He didn't think he needed to be Bruce Wayne.
Maybe
he thought
I'll have
he could
to
do
watch
this
it
all.
again, but like I was not impressed.
That's how I mean, it's interpretation. That's interpretation. That's my interpretation.
Well, like I said, real quick though, the only pushback I'll give to Brian just a little bit, because I know he didn't watch the last 30 minutes. I will say the ending, like the actual ending monologue, I think did end the movie on like one of the most hopeful notes of a Batman movie, in terms of like Batman being a symbol of hope for Gotham and its citizens, which I really like. That's something straight of like the Darwin Cook comics and stuff. That's all I'll say. I mean, like I said, it's okay you didn't like the movie, though. I just want to clarify that. I just want to clarify. I'm saying that the end of the movie, it did end on like a really hopeful note.
I do listen, Skywalker. I love you, man.
Okay,
but when my friends say this is the Batman who walks through doors, it's because he doesn't care about his life. He just is going through. He's just doing shit. He's reckless.
That's
I'm gonna throw shade at
they
some
wanted
people
to
too,
go
though.
this super grounded take, and they
it's
didn't want to have him
almost-
using his like.
It's
his-
almost
his
it's
grappling
almost like
hook
it's
that
almost
much.
like when someone's tortured and they hurt themselves, like the pain makes them feel something.
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
he
That's
was-
how. That's
Well,
my
yeah.
interpretation. He
I was
doesn't.
gonna say-
This
He's
version-
reckless. This is a
yeah.
reckless Batman. Reckless.
This version and Bruce Wayne was stuck in the trauma from losing.
Hey,
his
Jade
parents,
H. How's it going,
you
Jade?
know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, real quick, I think Brian wanted to say something.
I want.
Go ahead, Skywalker. Go ahead.
Yeah, like we're saying that this is year 2 Batman, right? And that's part of my problem with this film, right? Is that we saw another version, right? And pretty much like of a Batman that went through this in year 1, right? And year 1 understood a bunch of these things, right? And so I feel like to give us kind of like the opposite of that, right? Like the Dark Knight Batman was around year 2, right? And so I think that, the whole time that he's been Batman is more of a problem for me. If this would have been year 1, then I would have been more accepting of some of these things that Matt Reeves chose to do. But since he put it in this time frame, and it's like, all right, he should be more seasoned, and it's like, okay, we're still kind of going through some of these same things, and I feel like we were promised this great detective movie, and there's just things being pointed out to him throughout the entire movie by the other characters. Like, he has helped the entire way through, but yet he's supposed to be the world's greatest detective, and it's like, all right, but yet this is still year 2, so it's like he's growing. But we saw Christian Bale doing some of this stuff in year 1. I just wasn't really impressed at all.
Okay, we got to get to the 4th 1,000 super chats here. I appreciate the support for it.
His first, he did a one before that.
No, yeah, this is what I'm covering. Watch the Batman. What a mediocre Batman film. It does do one thing special, that the detective work was bad. Nirvana is the savior for this film.
It almost ruined Nirvana for me.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
And then part
4th
2.
1,000, and then 4th 1,000, another $5. Riddler's master plan of inconveniences to shoot at a mayor and have people stand in 4 feet of water.
He didn't even catch the Riddler, yo.
This will really inconvenience some people, guys.
No. Wanting to get caught there.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Brian, go off, man. What are you gonna say?
Okay, I'm gonna throw some shade at all you Marvel fans.
Oh,
no. Sorry, at all you DC fans out there who poo-poo everything that Marvel does. Oh, it's jokey. Oh, blah 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 blah. Okay, so what do? We got a way too damn serious Batman, and I'm talking like over the top serious Batman, kind of like I'm being right now. Okay, and then they're like, well,
Brian's commentary.
It can work in a
you
Batman
know the
movie,
rest.
guys, because Batman and Robin was an okay movie. Even then, had some.
Oh no,
the humor was there. Even Batman Forever, everybody's like, oh, they give Batman Forever a hard pass, or I give it a hard pass in the other direction because I don't like that movie. Okay,
I like Forever. I think,
dude, Batman Forever was legit. Okay, I'm not gonna
funny. It's funny.
But no, I'm just like, no. Everybody's always like down talking Marvel like it's just a bunch of they're a bunch of comedies or something like that. It's it's a bunch of jokes. Always so dismissive. But here we go. We get this Batman movie that's just like way too damn serious, to the point of depression. And I'm just like, bro, I can't watch this. And then I watched Star Trek Picard thinking it was going to make me a little bit better. No. I was wrong again.
To be fair, though, the Batman character is meant to be a dark and brooding character, though.
Well,
that's kind of
I
like
get you, but there's on the nose.
No, but
real quick,
I understand though. Sometimes it can be too much.
They couldn't have cast a more depressing actor.
Yo, and look,
I'll give Robert Pattinson this, right? Brian, do you wish he sparkled or something?
It would have made me happier. Movie would have been a little bit better.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, and that's why I don't blame Pattinson, right? Because I felt like, this was Matt Reeves. If he wanted to, he could have been the same guy that he was in Tenet, right? When he was going through the airport and he had the nice suit on, right, and looked all suave and everything. They could have totally done that, and I think that he'd have been able to pull it off, right? But no, Matt Reeves wanted this Kurt Cobain Batman, and it's just like, for a lot of people, that's just not gonna hit, and for me, it just really didn't land.
Nirvana's not as cool as you think it is.
Thank you, Brian. I if your passion. I totally disagree with you, bro. I just think if you've gone through what Bruce
I'd have
did
rather
this,
seen Ben Affleck in this movie. I'm just saying.
If you went through what Bruce Wayne did,
no, it just pisses me off because it's just like, first off, I knew what could have been, okay, because I knew that this was originally intended to be a Ben Affleck project, okay, so that pissed me off because that was in the back of my head. And the other thing is it's like, you know what I'm really sick of, and this is why I think DC is a failure as a cinematic brand at this point in time. It can be fixed, but how are you going to have a universe that's like 5 movies, and there's just 3 that roughly connect?
Are you okay, Ashley?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then you criticize Marvel, and you're just like, you know what's good about Marvel? Consistency, bro. I know what I can go see.
No, I kind of agree with Brian. I love Batman. I've loved him since I was a kid, but Marvel doesn't need Batman. We've already got a Batman. His name's the Punisher.
This reeks of desperation. It's like, this is them going back to the Batman well. It's like, well, our universe didn't work, so let's put Batman back out there.
One of the main reasons I did love this Matt Reeves Batman is because it's a Batman we haven't seen before. Christian Bale at the time was the darkest we'd ever seen until this. Right. So I did enjoy this movie. But I said a long time ago, a month and a half ago when this movie came out, I said, this Batman isn't going to be for everybody. Like Daniel Craig wasn't a James Bond for everybody. Yeah. Not everybody dug Daniel Craig. He's not your father's James Bond. Mm-hmm. This ain't your dad's Batman. This is a whole different level. But calling him Kurt Cobain Batman, y'all are shady, man. Kurt Cobain sucked long before this movie ever came out.
Oh, wait a second.
No, that's what Matt Reeves said that he was looking for.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
We're gonna have to move on. This Batman.
So Matt Reeves wanted to make
How does it feel, Max? How does it feel? Ooh, let's keep this chat going. Let me get this
straight. Matt Reeves wanted Batman to be a whiny emo heroin addict. Is that what he wanted Batman to be?
It's a quote, bro.
That's funny to me. I didn't know that was
no. He did say that for his Bruce Wayne Batman, he did look to Kurt Cobain for inspiration. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jade says Affleck was a good Batman in bad movies. Oh, Jade.
Facts.
I liked you so much, Jade. I don't know,
Jade.
I don't know if I can handle your opinion. Okay.
I agree with that.
I thought
I'm just kidding, Jade. We don't censor here.
I mean, I like the good movie. I like the movies though.
You know what I tried? I got this stuff here. It's Beyond Meat Jerky.
I have it's not real. I'm a vegan. So
I don't.
Interesting. Look, Beyond Meat. It's teriyaki flavored, plant based, slow roasted, and kettle cooked.
Actually, vegan or vegetarian?
I'm a vegan now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm done with cheese. I'm not
So wait,
had
Brian.
cheese
So did the
for
Batman
too
kill
long.
your faith in DC as a cinematic
Oh.
property?
Kind of. It
Cheese
kind of
is
did.
good. Eggs
Unless,
are good.
Really?
unless,
That much?
Bacon's good, Ashley. What are you
I
doing?
don't. Well, I haven't
Unless
ate
they-
pork. I don't haven't ate pork. And
unless they fix
Hey,
some
stop
stuff.
trying to.
I don't care anymore.
Scrambled
I'm
eggs
checking
are
out.
bomb, Ash. What are you
I'm
doing?
dead.
Hey.
I eat vegan eggs now.
Oh yeah, by
Oh
Avatar.
boy, here we go.
Hey guys, MCU.
Here we go. Let's hear it.
Rainbows and by the way, I ratioed Nerdrotic for a little bit. That was fun.
Oh,
Them-
guys.
those dudes
The
are all
whole-
a bunch of.
I mean, all those guys are tools.
I saw
I've
this
not-
shot.
I've never watched one of his videos like ever.
Oh no,
Nah,
you,
and
you're
we
still-
all
you
saw
favorite-
this coming,
No,
man.
Ashley,
Oh no,
knew.
but I never thought the depths that that asshole would go to. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
can
It's not
watch
just
the-
him.
can
Now
we watch his video?
everybody we thought was gonna make
Even
noise
Tyrone Magnus had to
and
be,
crowd
to get
stomp
on
over
there.
Yeah,
this.
did you guys
did it.
see? Did you guys see Tyrone Magnus's trailer
That was
reaction?
fun. That was one that kind of caught me off guard. Like, wow,
I want to
even
see it.
Tyrone?
Do you have a
No,
clip of
Magnus.
it?
Magnus has been like.
Yeah,
been
I
going
sent
down
it
deep
a
end
while
with,
ago. Actually,
like-
hold on. Let me go find it. But yeah, talk amongst
It's not
yourselves.
made
real
Like,
quick.
I really don't. Here's what I didn't like about the trailer, and this is.
I
this
should
is-
go with the Mighty Thor.
I didn't like the
Mighty
music
Thor.
choice. Other than that, it looks fun. It looks colorful. It feels like it. But K-Dot said it best. I was watching K-Dot's when it came out, and K-Dot's was like face palming. He was like, "Man, this shit feels like if Taika. This shit feels like if James Gunn directed one of Taika Waititi's Thor movies."
Well, Taika is very similar to
I
James
don't
Gunn.
know why
feels
he
very
said it
much-
because it's
he-
only a teaser trailer. I like the teaser trailer,
He hated
but I
it.
didn't like the song choice. That song choice is horrible.
Yeah,
Put
here's
some
Magnus.
respect on
The-
Guns
a
and
lot of
Roses'
people
name,
didn't
man.
like from what I gather when I talked to Di.
Well, this
and,
is a
like,
video
they
clip. It's
didn't-
gonna get me if he plays the video on it. No, I don't want to play it, RJ,
It's only, I think you get away with it
because it's gonna.
Oh.
I think it's gonna get me. It's gonna get the stream.
Well,
taken down if he
no.
plays-
I can skip to when it's off the screen.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't he literally say, "I'm sick of this woke bullshit"?
You know what that looked like underneath the hammer? Looked like man. Was the chick that says man all the time?
What?
Well, I'll tell you this. From this trailer, I can't tell if this movie's gonna be good at all. I'm so sick and tired of woke trash out there.
Oh no!
That it's I
So
just see
a
it
woman
bleeding
with
into everything.
superpowers. Is
All
so
This guy doesn't
woke.
read the comics. He doesn't
There's
read the
nothing
comics.
wrong with
Listen.
diversity.
It's like,
But
oh
when
my
it's
gosh,
forced,
women.
it's just the most
not forced,
irritating
it's not
thing that makes you
muscles.
right
The
out
whole
there
trailer was
and
about
think, "Oh,
Thor. It was about Thor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get him off of here. Get him
Oh,
off
And
here.
the quartering spent 12 minutes
wait,
telling
wait,
everybody
hold
how
on,
much
hold on.
he didn't care.
I don't want to stress you out, Ashley. I don't want to stress you out. I'm
no,
sorry.
it's just like it's
But-
no, you're not
But
stressing
if
out.
you
It's
don't,
just
if
like
you
he's
don't
a
have,
moron.
if you don't have muscles, then they complain. And then if you do have muscles as a woman, then they say it's forced. You know?
That is the truth about the
It's
MCU. It's all forced. It's all pandering. Everybody knows the MCU is
Oh
it's
gosh,
trash,
wait till our
man.
movies are
How-
coming out.
How many times I
Yeah.
keep saying this?
Probably
We all saw
It's
the
all
trailer,
forced
right?
feminism in the
The whole
MCU.
trailer was about
Nobody
Thor.
cares about these Marvel movies anymore.
I
It's
don't
just
know, I don't know.
Disney buys theaters. Everyone knows that. Come on, guys.
Long muscled woman.
And WB
Wow,
is
Eddie,
trying to
wow.
give
Your
tickets
your
away
videos
for
are
people
so
to go see
different
the
from what you're saying
Batman.
right now.
So what are we talking about?
Okay. Well,
The
well,
whole trailer was
Skywalker,
about
what
Thor.
did
It
you
was all
what did
about
you
Thor
think
and
of the
Thor.
trailer? What did you think of the Thor trailer, Skywalker? We can't hear you.
He always mutes himself and forgets.
Yeah. No, I didn't like it. I
Okay.
didn't like it at all. I think that if you look at from Eternals through No Way Home to Doctor Strange to Thor, I think tonally the MCU is kind of like all over the place right now theatrically. And I'm really excited for Doctor Strange, but yeah, this trailer just didn't do it for me whatsoever. Yeah, but
Do you have any?
What was I saying about DC fans criticizing Marvel?
For transparency purposes too, I did not like Thor Ragnarok at all.
Okay.
Loved
So,
it.
you know,
Favorite.
It's a classic movie. Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Well, do you have any issues with the Mighty Thor Jane Foster, or is it just with the trailer altogether?
No, look, I don't think that the Mighty Thor is kind of a problem. It's just it's the tone of this film, and I'm just not really.
It's
like I had no reaction watching the trailer whatsoever. Like I didn't smile, I didn't gasp, I didn't widen my eyes. It was just no reaction, and that's pretty much not a good thing for me.
Well, to me, I'll be real. I'm really looking forward to this movie, but the trailer was underwhelming to me. Even though I'm really
that's what I wanted to say. But
I am still really looking forward to this movie. I don't think this trailer was that great. I don't think the trailer was that great.
Well, hold on. You guys realize it's a teaser trailer, right?
Yes,
RJ, that's why it's allowed to be underwhelming. It's a teaser trailer. When the major trailer comes out, then maybe we'll all have different opinions.
It gives you an insight on where Thor's at as a person, as a character. It gives you like a nice teaser scene at the end.
Yes, it does.
Teases you with like seeing the volume technology using the MCU the first time and the visuals.
I like to get excited all the time, especially with you when you tease me.
Okay.
Can I say something now?
All right,
Can you
go
hear
ahead,
me?
Ashley.
Okay. So the trailer is slightly underwhelming, but to say that you can't get anything out of it visually, it looks amazing. The colors, like all of it. So I don't understand how you don't look at it and say, "Oh, this looks cool," just from a visual standpoint.
Looks cheap.
It doesn't look cheap.
I was.
Mute yourself, please. Right now. Okay, it doesn't look cheap. It is underwhelming, but I think that what we're seeing basically the first act of the film, fragments of the first act of the film. They're trying not to maybe possibly give away too much because this does come after Multiverse of Madness. So they have to be very careful probably with what they're showing us because we don't know what that universe is going to look like after Multiverse. So they're giving us little pieces. Like we see Thor on a boat, doing a dance. Yeah. We don't know if that's part of the tours that they're doing for New Asgard, to bring in revenue and money for these people. So we don't know necessarily. You don't know, and then you see, Valkyrie, in a meeting, and it's like all the things that you're seeing. You see the stuff with them setting up their tourist stuff. You see him in the beginning, with the Guardians coming back, and then you see him not putting up a Stormbreaker because he's no longer the king of Asgard. So there's going to be things that's going to bring him back into the movie, and then he's going to, be fighting again. But this little segment is a teaser, and that's all it is, because they're trying not to show us too much at the same time.
Yeah, they wouldn't show us gore in this trailer.
Well, what I was going to say, there's like stuff that you like. Again, to Ashley's point, there's stuff with like all the characters you kind of get like a hints for. Again, it is just a teaser trailer. It's not the best. I think the Thor Ragnarok teaser trailer was a little bit better than this one, but the movie,
we have to do it. Solid. We have to do it.
God, here we go. Here we go.
This is I've never thought that they would get this bad. Like I was shocked at his.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Moon Knight, Thor, and Black Panther, they all have a connection to each other. If you know Hathor, the Avatar, right? Yeah. In the comics, she becomes a villain and turns into the Skemet, who's the villain of Black Panther. She is a sister of Bash or Bastet, the Panther goddess, who's rumored to be in Thor, Love and Thunder, who is the Wakandians worship. So there's a connection there. And Heather or Skemet, she in the comics does try to invade Wakanda. So be on the lookout for that if there's something there.
All right. Thanks, Aaron.
Can I
remember to like the video? Engagement helps.
Yeah. To everybody saying that it's just a teaser trailer, would you guys say that the teaser trailers for Doctor Strange 2 and Spider-Man No Way Home were better or worse than this teaser trailer?
No, they were better. They were better, but I guess
I actually did not like the teaser for No Way Home because the CGI was sloppy. It was a mess, and I didn't like it. I found it to be underwhelming because what the CGI looked like, and then I went to the theaters and it looked the same. I had a lot of issues with that teaser trailer.
Okay.
No, I think the CGI does look sloppy. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh yeah, I agree all around with the MCU movies.
I think that this
always-
teaser trailer is a little more cohesive.
No,
and it's not as sloppy or messy
yeah.
compared to No Way
I
Home.
thought
Yeah,
she
you had
gore
the big
like.
stuff.
Well,
in it, but
real quick, I just want to
visually it looks
address Skywalker real quick. No, that is a good point. I guess it's just expectations too. Like for me, when it comes to teaser trailers, I don't expect a lot. So when a Marvel movie does like show a lot more in a teaser trailer, it actually it's like it becomes better. But I guess it's just my expectations for what a teaser trailer is. Like I'm not expecting like a whole bunch of reveals. So, but I get your point though. I mean, typically their teaser trailers do pop off a little better. Yeah.
Yo, I'm not talking about them revealing too much. I'm just saying like what I actually saw. It just didn't hit for me. And the color. Look, I think cinematography wise, I mean, it was okay, right? But I wasn't wowed like I was watching Dune or something like that. So yeah, I'm just judging this by other teaser trailers.
Okay.
Word.
This is gonna be hard, everyone. We have to do our due diligence to react to what's popular on the internet and how immature and ignorant people can be, and how in the world can this dude call himself a man?
Oh,
Yes.
is this what I think it is?
effectively.
Oh no. Well, let me see. That's a long. What the hell?
This is,
grammar.
This is why you need YouTube Premium.
Damn it.
Oh, do we have to really watch this guy? This guy makes no sense. In any
Hey, how come it's jumping to the? Oh, okay.
God, y'all do a lot of hate watching.
This has been a while.
We
Hi
live
everyone,
with
it's Az here from Me versus Babyface. Let's wind some copium users up, shall we? Oh, man, I'm so happy. I am so happy right now. This Thor trailer that just dropped today. It's not even very long. It's like just over a minute long, a minute 30 or so.
Yep.
And the Marvel shills and stands are ODing on copium.
What is he talking about?
Holy shit. I've had some incredible conversations with people today.
Pause it.
People
pause
that have said the
yes.
The reason he's saying that is because people like him and Nerdrotic have been getting shit on Twitter because they're assholes, and people are calling them out on that.
Yeah,
so they think that
They go out of their way. You guys don't get it, okay? And I'm the same.
Oh no, I know what he's doing.
Make your content any way you want, but you guys are his demographic. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like he's doing it on purpose.
The demographic is hate watchers who don't like them and hate watchers who want to justify their hate for so-called wokeness.
It's all pro wrestling, guys. He's just being a heel.
Engagement is engagement. That's
Well,
what
he's
I
just
was
called-
always
he's just called it-
told by a big old fat guy with a beard. He didn't care.
No, he's
engagement
try-
is engagement.
Matter of
he's trying to be a
fact,
baby
you know
face,
what?
though.
What's this guy's channel called? I'm going to give him a like right now.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
No.
Chris,
Okay, I won't
heel
give him a
versus
like.
heel
versus
versus.
I'm not gonna-
I give him a
But
like
they're all
and a
doing the same
subscribe.
thing. They're all assholes. They're assholes for the sake of being assholes, and they're assholes because they know they can trigger everybody.
Yeah.
I've
They don't
never
care.
cared about these guys' opinion, even though they are fun to. I don't know, man. Like I watch the quartering too. I do my fair share of hate watching as well. You know, I get it. But I'm not going to scour
I'll
the
be
internet
honest,
all day
I'll
trying
be
to argue with
honest.
these guys. I'm
I'll
not
be
going to waste
honest,
hours on Twitter, RJ, arguing with these people.
No, and what I was gonna say is, to Chris's point, there's a reason I don't watch their YouTube content anymore. I might throw some shade on Twitter, but like in terms of like doing content on these guys on YouTube, nah, ain't worth my time anymore.
No, I'm not. I don't
Let them be sad and pathetic.
These dudes can bitch and whine about all they want, and they can get one minor victory, which was, and I think it's because most people didn't understand the Eternals. But Marvel's never had a failure, never.
I mean,
so they can
Eternals
say whatever
still
they want.
made- I mean, like
Eternals still made money.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like Marvel's never had a failure. These
the
guys
worst
can say
film.
whatever they want to try to piss off the Marvel
I agree,
fans and the
Chris.
DC fans and the comic fans. They can do whatever they want,
But
but
bad films haven't ruined the plans.
I don't know, Chris. The concept of Marvel itself is a failure, to be honest, in my
To
opinion.
Oh,
to them.
it's made like $30 billion in a
Thank
decade,
you.
bro. That's ridiculous.
Well, I was gonna say real quick too, in regards to the
I
difference
did
is
that.
that
Full disclosure.
The fandom menace has tried so hard to like make Marvel fans turn against the franchise, like they did to some Star Wars fans. But the difference is that it's a different generation. The fandom menace really appealed to like the 30 and 40-year-olds. Marvel fans tend to lean a little younger, so it's just like it's not going the same way. They're trying to like get people to hate the MCU and jump on that hate bandwagon, and it's not working.
I don't know why they want to do that. They'll be out of a job if they do. They won't have any, if they get everybody to agree with them, how are they going to make that cheddar?
Well, I can't believe how far he pushes this bullshit in this specific video. Is why I want, but I don't even know if you guys want to watch the video now.
I watched them all, Max, and they're all reaching.
I'm
All
curious.
of them are reaching.
Is this the guy who got scared of Captain Carter, man?
Yes, the guy who complained about Captain Carter.
Like the quartering literally made a 12-minute video about how much he didn't care about making that 12-minute video.
This is heel versus
literally
babyface.
telling everybody they're dealing with copes, and he's the one
RJ,
coping.
What's his name again?
This is heel versus babyface.
Braindead Azz.
I have not watched one of his.
Oh, I've seen some of his videos before. He's very bad. He's very
I've not
bad.
seen one.
All right.
The following things, I shit ye not. Go on my Twitter, you'll see it for yourself. That don't worry about trailers. Trailers aren't there to do anything. Give the movie a chance.
Why did he do air quotes like that's not a real thing?
Dude, he's like,
what a fucking idiot.
He's not very bright. That's what I noticed about this. He's not very bright.
Because they're saying like all the other films. Everyone said that about Shang. I saw Nerdrotic on Twitter. Give it a chance for Shang-Chi, Eternals, Black Widow.
If I'm not mistaken, they had to look. First, they doubled down on Shang-Chi was going to be a failure. Then they had to backpedal and admit that it made money. Now they're tripling down again, saying, "Well, it didn't make that much money."
Wow, Devin, be nice, man. Woo. Wow, Devin. Woo. All right. Okay.
That was a good one.
Say, you're just hating on the trailer.
Yes, exactly.
Because that's all you do. So I said, okay,
this is
play
also
a game.
funny because he's trying to be like he's organically hating on stuff. No, you're just hating on the trailer.
You tell me what's good about the trailer. Do you know what they came
Mighty
back
Thor.
with? Well, there's nothing intrinsically bad with it.
He's fake laughing. Oh my god, this is cringe. Don't make me watch this. Please don't make me watch this.
Why is he doing that? It's not even like a natural laugh.
It's literally fake laughing.
like a
I'm
fake
cringing
laugh.
so hard right now. My butthole's puckering up.
Keep playing the video. We have to go through.
Are you all right,
Skywalker?
What's
Are
wrong?
you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this, Skywalker?
Not so much so far.
Okay.
Well, we gotta keep getting through it because I need to hear his points because I haven't watched that video in a while.
I think he called Tessa Thompson a CUNT. See you next time.
Oh my god.
That's really nice of him.
No, I can't listen. You might dislike the act. There's no room for that. And that being a
Well,
plot, I'm like, it's so. Oh,
I want to see it.
Feed me more copium. That's what a good trailer is to people now, is it?
Copium.
Well, it wasn't intrinsically bad.
Yeah.
Which meant they didn't find anything particularly good about it. But hey, I'm just
because it's a fucking teaser trailer, mate.
I'm just out there to hate on everything.
It's like if Robin Leach were to let himself go and all negative.
Where are your videos? Huh?
Lifestyles of the
Where are
people who
your
are always
videos?
complaining.
Little videos, man. Like,
Did you hear
this
that
dude's
voice?
a dick, man. I've only watched a couple of his videos, but I'll tell you right now, this guy reaches so hard. I'm surprised his shoulders aren't out of their fucking sockets. This guy's always reaching so hard, man.
All right.
You know,
I don't. Maybe I should.
At
maybe
least
I
when
should
Jeremy
continue.
does it or Ryan do it, like when
they're
those guys do it,
nice,
at
yeah.
least they have a little finesse to it, you know? This dude's just like fake laughing. He's clapping at his own joke. That's cringe. When you clap it, you're laughing at your own joke, you fucking moron.
right.
What the fuck?
I don't know if we can make it.
He's fake laughing at his own joke.
No. We gotta watch it.
This poor guy.
I don't know. Are you all right, Skywalker? If you're not feeling it, you can go too. I'm not saying you agree with them or anything, but sometimes we do these reactions. Are you okay, dude? I'm just a wellness check.
Hey, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. All right.
You know what? I think Az needs to do that training montage of Thor in the trailer. You know when Thor's
All
doing his
right. Well,
robe.
we don't want to go too personal though, Eric.
My favorite part of the trailer, you guys want to know my favorite part of the trailer, was the first 10 seconds when they showed Thor going through the ages. That was my favorite part of the trailer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I just didn't like the song choice. And not because I don't like Guns N' Roses. That just song is so overused.
All right. Well,
how do you go from the immigrant song to Sweet Child of Mine?
This is going to take 4 hours if we keep it.
Okay, we won't stop again. I'm gonna mute my mic. Everybody else, I can't speak for everybody else. I'm gonna go to the videos.
Certain things are good and not bad. You know, they're not there. They're non-existent. Where's it? I want to see receipts of all these people. I want to see receipts. I want to see a photograph of all of your movie tickets. What's that? Half of you probably won't even go to the cinema and see it.
Yeah, we will.
It's not
Most
silver
of
yet,
you,
buddy.
maybe. Some of you. Let's not say
The
most.
last one made $854 million.
Some of you just likely sail the high seas to try and get it. And some of you are just in love with the idea of politicking. You're in love with the idea of, oh my God, female Thorsies. Oh my God, she's going to be amazing, but I'm not going to see the movie.
He's really good at that.
Oh my God.
He's really good at that. I can't even lie, man. We might
Stop pausing it. We're good.
And I never bought the comics about her and her failed run. And I'm not going to buy any of the merchandise either or anything like that.
This is the narrative that's run consistently. No
I
one
know.
Sounds
and you
like
could
it.
pick
Yeah,
it
he's
apart.
a delusional person.
You could pick it apart so easy. I know people that weren't buying Iron Man comics either. Okay, and he
gonna go
became the
grab a
face of
water.
Marvel. So, you know, that's a shitty argument. It's always been a dumb argument.
It's almost like
Tater tots
comics
and
in general.
cheeseburgers.
It's almost like comics in general. Their sales are always fluctuating, going up and down, and that's a
Well,
struggling industry right now.
That form of physical media is dying in general. Magazines, all that kind of
media.
stuff.
Yeah.
Print
Yeah.
media is going away. But no, I'm gonna tell you right now. The moment I saw female Thor, the only thing that went through my head was that song from Kiss. You know, from the '70s. I was made for loving you, baby.
Yeah.
You
She
were
looks
made for loving me.
I didn't like
I was
how
like,
she looked at first, Brian. When I
If
I
they
messaged
would've,
her
like-
again, and I was like, why does she look? Oh, okay. I had to look again. I'm like,
all
okay,
right, I don't think I can
I
watch
was
this whole
I was
thing
gonna
all
say
day.
like my
We
only critique
have
of the
to, we
trailer
got to.
was the Sweet Child
All
of
right,
Mine.
let's
Okay,
at least get to the test. So that's
It's-
7
it's
minutes in.
the most overplayed and overused song in human history at this point. I can't stand it. It's white noise at this point. It's like when dudes talk about their jacked up pickups around me. They're like, "Look, got foot." That's all I hear. Just go. You can be like, I got all this kind of stuff. Same thing with your
All right,
like
'cause
souped
we-
up car. Don't care.
I have to.
Just jump
All
to,
right, go ahead.
Just jump to
We
like the
have
5
other
minute
topics.
mark. And jump to like the
I'm
5 or
going to
6
go
minute
to
mark.
Twitter
I really don't like.
and I'm going to say, oh my God, anyone that isn't here for Natalie Portman, you're just a bigot and a fucking misogynist.
I haven't seen her look so good since 2002, man. Attack of the Clones.
Right,
baby.
Attack of the Clones. Oh my
You're
God,
a bunch
dude.
of
Right.
Yeah, okay.
fucking phonies.
Shut up, fool.
There is nothing particularly interesting
I am not a
or
hater of 80s music. I just
exciting
don't
about
like that
this
song.
trailer.
Consider. That's how you know he doesn't watch. We just spent an entire 3-hour stream talking about 80s music. Oh, but because we don't like
Starts
Sweet
off
Child
with
of Mine, we
Thor
somehow
running, and yes, then he
The
gets
rest of that
slightly
album's
older.
fantastic.
Oh, and then he gets slightly older. And then he's just like, oh, now that all my wars are over and I've stopped
If he
fighting,
got on the night
who
train,
am I? I need to find out exactly who I am. Again!
No, I actually kind of agree with on that part.
Okay,
like,
can I have a rebuttal to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Please.
At
Give her
the
full
end
screen.
of Endgame, right? He has that conversation with his mother, and he's like, "I'm supposed to be a king and a ruler, right?" And she says, "We all fail at who we're supposed to be, right?" So his mother is giving him the okay that, you know what, it's okay if you're not a king, even though you were born and bred to be this king. And now he's realizing, you know what, I wasn't meant to be a king. He hands it off to Valkyrie. So he is trying to discover himself. In the first Thor film, he was learning how to be less selfish and not to be so prideful, right? So that was his journey then. his journey in Endgame was learning, you know what? Sometimes you lose, and and overanalyzing and getting bogged down in that. That failure is a completely different thing. So he's had different arcs and learned different lessons. This lesson is a whole new lesson on how not to be a warrior and how to be something completely different.
I understand. I do kind of want, as a Thor fan, I do kind of want him to be Thor as a hero at some point too. Like he always is going through this. Yeah.
He will be in this. He keeps retiring.
I understand that point. I see. I mean, I agree with that to some point there.
I mean, this could be more than one Thor. I mean, not
just like Thor 1, just like Thor 2, just like in Age of Ultron, where you fucked off to find yourself.
No,
in a pool, naked. Hey, the lady.
You went to find out about the stones.
Yeah.
He's lovely.
What a moron!
I can't deprive the lady.
He had a vision.
There's certain gents who'll watch this that are into that too. I can't deprive you either.
So didn't he find out about his role in Ragnarok in Age of Ultron? So can't that kind of be considered?
He was like the destructor of worlds. That's what he was told.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
No,
he found out that his dad and his sister used to be particularly brutal bastards. Yeah,
all right.
Hemsworth, he is very buff after all. And then just like Thor Ragnarok, Thor's gonna find himself again. So, boring, sat by a tree, Sweet Child of Mine's playing by Guns N' Roses. So most people are actually just listening to the music.
This picture, though.
And they are associating the music with good times, probably, because when most people listen to Sweet Child of Mine, unless you absolutely despise Guns N' Roses, probably people will be thinking of a different time. Maybe even T2. Remember when all Guns N' Roses did the T2 stuff as well?
Wrong.
Or just, parties that you used to go
Eddie,
to. Or
you're
you
a
just
fucking
simply
idiot.
What is this guy saying?
5 years younger. And life was so much better then. Lots of sex, alcohol, drugs.
This dude is
What is he rambling about?
This dude is a trip, yo.
Yeah, I know.
I agree with him, actually.
Oh my God, I know it.
Wow. Oh, you look at his shirt. Look at Eddie's shirt, man.
But now you're going to try and associate it with the trailer, because that's what the music's there to do. The music's there to trick you into those associations and then apply that association to the trailer. So you think, that was a good trailer.
I agree.
When really all you're saying is, I really like Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses.
Finally, someone stated it.
Marvel Studios, Fat Thor getting thin. Yeah, sure, whatever. Cool. It's the Guardians of the Galaxy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, that's the great bit. We're going to talk about this in a moment, the Guardians of the Galaxy, because, Chris Pratt and all that. Thor reveals himself. New buff.
Now, they are being completely unfair to Chris Pratt on Twitter.
Yeah, and that's really all he wants to talk about. All this other shit is just like a prerequisite bullshit. This is just setting up the ambiance so he can start bitching about how, the lefties are picking on Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt don't give a shit, so I don't give a shit.
No, they have gone overboard with him. It's not fair.
Yeah, they have, but it ain't bothering Chris, so it ain't bothering me.
All right.
Or throws his cloak over some guy's face. It's funny. Laugh, people. Thor turning his back on the Guardians of the Galaxy and walking off. Funky fonts.
No,
this
the Guardians.
Font
It looks
people
like the Guardians
you
are leaving him.
Overt CGI everywhere. Does it look pretty?
Yeah, they dropping him off.
Yeah?
I think he got dropped off.
Have I seen this a bazillion times?
No, I actually agree with this part too. It does look pretty, but I am kind of getting frustrated with Marvel films with this being off in the distance, and then you don't feel like really immersed in the actual scenes in the movie. Somewhat.
You didn't feel like Wakanda was a real place? You wasn't immersed
I
in Wakanda?
think Wakanda was good. I think I want it to be better.
It's one landscape shot. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I agree, Max. It's 90% CGI with these Marvel movies, and they take it away from point.
No, I do. I do agree with that. No. I mean, I think that's a fair criticism there. I mean, Skywalker. I'm going to you, bro. Not to put pressure on you, but I mean, as a critic of Marvel films, the overuse of CGI landscapes, they look nice, but it doesn't. Sometimes I feel disconnected from them in the actual context of the movie and the scenes. Sometimes it's like, oh, that's great, and then you cut to a scene that that you feel like they're on a lot. It doesn't feel. There's some things you could do to
What do you want
get
them to do?
that.
Build
Get
Olympus?
that.
Build Oz?
Yeah, I want them to. I like a little more physical. Yeah, it's very obviously just CG. You could get the same effect in video games sometimes. Really good video.
I think it looks really cool, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a nice shot.
I mean,
but that's not isolated to
You're
Marvel.
like the biggest champion for like Avatar. That's the whole movie's.
Yeah, the whole
CGI.
movie's pretty much animated.
Yeah, but are we gonna say that the CGI in the Marvel movies is on par with what James Cameron did in Avatar?
Some of it's pretty good.
No.
Like,
I mean, the CGI with Thanos and his glove was pretty spot on.
Yeah, Thanos was great, but not every. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I think that Disney and Marvel have a certain formula, and it's worked well for them in providing their fan base with consistent content that's been of a certain quality, and they should be applauded for that, right? But with them having so many projects going on at the same time, I feel like they've had to sacrifice on certain things, and CGI has definitely been one of them. I feel like when you look back, there are several cases of this, right? Like I would say that the CGI in the Civil War airport scene was pretty bad.
Oh, I disagree with that one. I think that was good.
Now, if you talk to me about Black Panther, what else?
No. The third act in Black Panther was atrocious. That was like one of the worst cases, right? But I mean, look, you guys, when I say like high quality CGI, right? I'm talking about, that BVS Doomsday Superman Wonder Woman fight, right? Like, that is high quality. And I would say that, what we've gotten in a lot of these Marvel movies has been pretty formulaic. And, I mean, but kudos to them though, because, they have made a bunch of money and a bunch of fans. They have made entire fan bases for characters that were not popular, right? Like nobody really knew. I mean, there was nowhere near the amount of like Iron Man fans and Captain America fans when I was growing up, right? But they have turned these characters into household names, so they should be applauded for that. And I just think, with their formula being what it is, they're gonna have to, be a little bit more lax on certain things.
I think a lot of the things tonally, overall is because it's a connected universe, so everything is connected in the same universe. But you have different genres of these films that exist within the MCU. So, tonally, yes, connected universe. You want to make it seem like they all fit in the same world. So that is true. But you do have, espionage films. You do have more family driven, with Ant-Man and different, and you have the heist elements. And so there's different genres that are weaving throughout a lot of these films. And the overall arching arc is what really drives most of it. It's not the big flash of the CGI. It's not the ha jokes. It's the growth of a character over the span of 23 films and where they start and where they end and all the steps that are in between that is really compelling with all of it, which makes it its own thing and very unique in its own way.
Yeah, my favorite scene in the first Avengers is just when Thor's trying to talk Loki into coming home. That's my favorite scene in the whole movie because it's such a deep scene. You see, he still loves his brother no matter what shitty thing his brother does to him. He's going to want to try to.
Thor Ragnarok, when he talks to him and he says, "You know what? You've always been the god of mischief. But you've always could have been so much more." And then he
that's great plot.
And like a lot of people, like that's what they don't understand about Thor Ragnarok. And I want to say this really quickly: is that those serious moments are not undercut with jokes. Okay, those serious moments hang, pause, and then we move on. So like that's why for me Thor Ragnarok is amazing. It looks like a visual like Jack Kirby's work. The music is awesome.
Well, here's the problem. It's not isolated to Marvel. It's a problem with the industry and the general consumer. The general consumer doesn't care about high quality special effects and CG. I'm sorry. They care about jokes.
No, they don't.
And that's just the consumer. My main issue with Moon Knight is everything else is great. The acting, the actors, the storyline, and then when you get to the action with Moon Knight, it just is like, okay, it has a lot of impact, and it's just with the audience isn't demanding high quality. That's why it's for CGI. That's why Guillermo del Toro is hard to get work.
Silhouettes. The fuck are they thinking, man? Silhouettes, man.
That's what it's a problem with the industry. But here we get to fourth $1,005. Thank you, man. Marvel films are like the Taco Bell of blockbusters. Same 5 ingredients rearranged to convince you the product is new.
No, fourth is wrong. Fourth is wrong. We're not stupid. We know it's nothing new. It's just that we like the formula. That's it. We like the formula.
Works. It's working.
I think
the
that
formula works.
I appreciate your comment, Fourth. I do disagree with you slightly that I think there's more to it than that. I do think there's a formula. No. Go right ahead. Actually.
I mean, like, no,
I don't want to say it's just this though. I think
it's also the characters.
It all connects the universe. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Ashley.
F Marvel.
I love it when she gets
Marvel.
worked up, bro.
Because like
sucks.
Well, Ashley was speaking. Go ahead, Ashley.
No.
Look, she gonna snap. She get ready to snap.
I'm not gonna snap. I'm laughing. I'm being I'm nothing fine.
All right.
And I actually agree. A lot of people hate it, and I'm not a big BVS fan. The Ultimate Cuts, I really like the final cut a lot. That fight at the end, I didn't like the way Doomsday looked, but that fight at the end was fucking badass, man. That's a great fight scene. And the nuclear bomb that messes up Superman. That's a really good. I wouldn't call it upper echelon CGI, but I love that scene, man.
Broden says my whole thing is why do we trash Marvel when you'll have movie for certain other directors who do the same thing? I subjectively think that the CG and the special effects in Zack Snyder's films, I know where you're going with that, Broden, are better than Marvel. Although I do have some issues with the way Doomsday looked. Sorry, Ashley. No,
I'm disagreeing.
No, that's fine. No, I do have some
really
issues. I do have some issues with the way Doomsday looked, but I also then I rewatched it more and I understood that he was just becoming Doomsday in the storyline that he is.
That's not even Doomsday. Yeah, like that's not even the real Doomsday. The real Doomsday you were supposed to see later. So that wasn't Doomsday.
That's stupid doing the Death of Superman plot though, because he already died, so they can't do it again.
Oh my God! You see where this is going?
You see where this is going? You see where this is going?
I'm not gonna give you all my opinion.
Let's stay on Thor, right?
Hey, I'm just saying
I'm only here for your opinion, though. I don't care about these other guys.
What the hell are you doing? No. I'm removing. You were not accepting that. We don't talk about a lady like that.
See?
Yeah.
See? We see what he does.
What did he say?
You got to correct that. Hold on.
Rude. He said I had a wig and now that.
Oh my God, his name. That's what it is.
Yeah. Great week for me, guys.
There you go. You deserve that. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's stay on Thor though, right? Because you know,
God damn it, please.
With Thor Ragnarok, right?
Well, you're the one that brought up the Snyder shit, though, Skywalker.
Well,
okay, let's get back on Thor. I'm with you, bro.
I brought it up in comparison, but then I moved back to, because I was asked for
the cans of worms, though. Skywalker.
I knew Brodan was going to come and ask you with some Morbius shit. I knew it was going to take a little bit of time.
Look, it's not just look, it's not just the Marvel movies like Max was saying, right? I didn't like the way that the end fight looked in Venom 2, right? Or Venom 1. for that matter, right? So it's not just them. I do think that this is a byproduct of like the sudden massive boom in content that we're getting, right? There's only enough VFX studios to really go around to even be working on all of this stuff at the same time. And I just think that, you know, the more content that we keep getting, this may be something that, you know, continues into the future.
Okay. All right, thank you. Let's be done with this guy because RJ's extremely quiet. I don't know what's happening to RJ. Brian, are you there? Aaron, sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm here.
Yeah, I just had to get some dinner. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let's get rid of this guy as soon as possible. Oh my god.
Lines with Marvel? Yeah. So does this excite me anymore? No.
Of course not.
No. Because it's CGI, 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 CGI. He's on the ship. He kisses a woman. Zeus? Is Zeus going to be in? I think Zeus is in it, isn't he? Zeus catching a lightning bolt that's made out of fucking plastic and terrible special effects. Or in a thing with
I agree with that.
This is King Valkyrie. Look at that. Tessa Thompson. Wow. Wow. You can't take a cunt out of Tessa Thompson.
Oh, see?
What the fuck?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
No, that's not
replay that. Replay that. Let's hear that again. I want to make sure I heard that correctly.
I thought that was a no-no word on you.
Hold
Makes
on.
me feel a certain kind
He
of
probably-
way.
No. This is where I said you. This is people ask why are you watching this? This shit's not okay. You know, she's an actress. She's a beautiful actress. She does a great job, and they are out. And then you know how he was doing that stupid voice at the beginning.
Mhm.
You're misogyny. Yes, you goddamn are. Facts proven.
Yeah,
Facts.
Let me listen to it again. I want to make sure I heard that right.
No. This is where he's exposed. And I'm sorry, Robert Meyer Burnett. I'm not doing guilt by association, but I'm going to say,
That
you know
was-
what? This is what you hang out with, dude. I'm not judging you. But this is what you hang out with. It's absolutely disgraceful. I'm sorry. No room for this. No room for this.
Oh my gosh.
No. This is where, it's not funny anymore. And this
with
is
the
what's
aggress-
applauded on the
the
internet.
aggression behind it too. You know, it was very forceful. It was very mean.
Probably-
Yeah, that's where and this is okay in this group of community, and this is what's applauded on the internet. And this is where I say, you know, this is where you really get exposed. No room for that. No room for that.
Thingamajiggy. Oh, this is King Valkyrie. Look at that. Tessa Thompson. Wow. You can't take the cunt out of Tessa Thompson, can you?
Wow. I
Look
came
at
back
her.
just in time.
Oh
Oh,
my
my God. What did he say?
Oh,
Dude.
He said you can't take the C out of Tessa Thompson. That's what he
Jesus,
said.
I barely use that word if I'm
Yes,
fighting with my
Broden.
woman,
I don't
let
like
alone-
when people use that word. I said it. I don't like that.
I mean, with British people, they use it a lot.
Yeah, but over here it's different.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
if you really want to get hit by your woman, use that word. Go ahead and use that word.
Yeah, here you don't say that word.
That's like that's something you just don't. That's
I'm
a
pretty
word.
sure. I'm pretty sure this guy is from
what's
the
her-
UK, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
That doesn't, that doesn't.
Well, a lot of people think that Tessa's like anti-white and very.
Well, no, her only crime is that she is for social justice, but her acting is on point.
Oh, she's friends with Brie.
I like her. So what? I don't give a shit. You know.
Yeah, and that she represents.
She was
certain
in a
characters
movie
in
called
MCU.
Dear White People. That's
a great show. I love that show. And if they would have stuck around to the end, was it a movie? If they'd have stuck around and waited to the end, right, Ashley? If people would have stuck around and waited to the end of that movie, they would have there's a lesson
I know,
here.
bro. I know, Broden, but I don't think. Honestly, the way he said it, I don't think. I think it's pretty much again the aggression behind it.
I mean, in England.
Yeah. I understand though. I understand other regions of the world use those more free.
In England, the slur word for gay people is actually cigarette. There,
it's venomous and it's vapid. You know, it is.
He knows what
disgusting.
Do you give this guy the benefit of the doubt?
No,
though?
fuck him.
I think he knows.
Look at him. Look at him. This guy ain't getting
I'm
laid. This guy
sorry.
hates women. Look
Yeah,
at
he
this
he has a bigger audience from all over the world.
I think
so he knows.
I think he knows
Yeah.
what he's doing when he's using that word.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it's not like he's been living in a bubble. And,
Yeah.
he doesn't. I mean, and maybe he does.
All right. Well, I mean, I
but
think
I
that's
hardly
where
deal
we'll.
with that.
I think that is where we'll end it. But
He probably watched
we'll
her
just-
in
just watch-
Westworld.
We'll
That's
just watch.
horrible.
We'll watch till he gets to Lady Thor, and then we'll end it because that's all you really need to see.
She's so androgynous. Oh my god, she's King Thor. Oh
He
my
knows
god,
what he's
she's in a
doing.
suit. Oh my god, LGBT. Oh my god, pride. Oh my god, representation. Oh my god.
This dude's trying way too hard, man.
I think his head's gonna explode one day. How's that having to explode?
so
Yeah.
horrible to hear that.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic.
Connor Hawke has come out. Is going to be coming out during Pride Month as asexual. I wish a fucking DC comic book writer would have come out as fucking talented. Jesus Christ. So Chris Pratt says, you know, whenever I doubt myself, I just
Did you
look
just say DC
into
would
the
refer
eyes
to
of
a
the
Marvel
people that I
movie?
love.
Wait, what? What?
Man, he can't even get his rage right.
Yeah. We're just getting to the Lady Thor, or I'm sorry, the Mighty Thor.
Then Thor like
Come here.
tries to track him. It's funny because Thor loves Chris Pratt. I would say more in a bro kind of a way, but you know, this is Marvel, so probably wants to stick his dick in him.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
You can't even joke anything anymore. It's so
No.
immature. Oh my goodness. Alpha that dog. I can't. She won't. She is the alpha. I fully admit that my dog controls me. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're bringing everyone down. I apologize. I don't want to make everyone upset, but yeah.
I'm just trying to listen to you. Thor coming soon. It's just over a minute long, the trailer. But wait a minute. Who's that? Oh my god!
Someone
It's
could beat the living shit
Cancer
out of you.
Victim. Sorry. Female Thor. What's that, Taika Waititi? You don't want me to call a female.
That's where they say that they pronounce the name incorrectly to throw shade on people. Like your name's even too hard to pronounce. You know, I think subjectively that's done on purpose.
I think it's hard to spell. I don't think it's hard to say.
No, they consistently, these anti-SJWs like to do this. Like your name is even too politically correct to say. I'm gonna trash it on purpose with TD. You know.
Thor, you want me to call her the Mighty Thor? Oh, okay. Cancer Thor.
Oh.
The trailer's shit. There's nothing exciting there.
I can tell you one thing: every Marvel trailer
It's
can be shit for
generic. We've seen this a gazillion times. And if you saw Thor Ragnarok, you've seen this over and over again. But it had Chris Pratt in it. And of course, Chris Pratt is a Christian. And he goes to a church. And so the LGBT, tolerant left, they are attacking him, calling him a bigot and all this kind of, look at all this. I hate Chris Pratt.
Now this is uncalled for. I agree with him there.
I do too.
Yeah. They've gone way too hard after him. That's not cool. We're almost on, everyone. Everyone's mood changed. I'm sorry, everyone.
No, he's making me laugh, man.
To hate somebody.
He's a comedy,
to hate somebody. But I'll take any gay/bi representation in the MCU at this point. They're just in love with the idea of representation. They don't care about the characters. They don't care about the story.
No, that's not fair. They've been underrepresented, so you don't.
I'm gonna Max. Thank
Yeah.
you guys. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go see Dot for a minute.
Okay, I'm sorry if this was
No. Dot is streaming, and I'm gonna go see him real quick.
Okay, well, thanks, Ashley. We're
right,
almost done. I
bye,
appreciate
guys.
you being here. Yeah.
And these guys haven't seen the movie yet, so they judge right away.
Okay.
But they do that with
care about the
everything,
film.
man.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't care about the continuity, the lore, anything. They just want
Yes,
gay
they
in
do.
it.
It's just
They sit
Because
and
these
complain
people are
about how
vacuous,
Marvel's nothing but
empty,
formulaic
soulless
content.
husks
Meanwhile, they're
whose
working their
life
own formula.
revolves
The
around
same
this shit.
formula.
Probably wants a
know?
medal for having that fucking flag
Oh,
in their
that's-
profile.
This is a garbage. Wow.
No, this dude's trash. This dude's an asshole. You
Yeah.
know?
I don't
This
think
guy-
I can
yeah.
react to. I don't think I can react to him again in the future. If I do, I'm going to do it alone.
Yeah,
I've learned from this one. I'm gonna probably react to him in the future alone because he's so offensive and ignorant.
This guy,
that it's amazing. So I my apologies, viewers and panelists. I didn't mean to make it weird, but yeah, this is I was watching this,
Devin.
and I was like,
kind of first, yes.
So I apologize to the panel and viewers that this is too offensively ignorant and obnoxious, and that I probably won't react to him again on a live stream, maybe a pre-record video, but not again.
In Marvel, I don't know. He might have been. He definitely got the most exposure for being openly gay. The guy from Eternals. I know there's been like in the comic books. There's always been a lot of same-sex stuff in the comics, but as far as in the actual movies, I can't really think of any that were that.
Yeah, that's the guy from Eternals.
All right, well let's finish this because I want to move on too because it put me in a bad mood. All right,
Chris Pratt probably was so close to calling Taika the F slur.
All right. He just goes on. I thought he was going to get some.
This guy makes no sense. Like
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay, Skywalker had to go too. Ooh, I apologize.
And honestly, here's the way I see that Thor trailer. The best way I can say that Thor trailer. I was excited for Thor before the trailer came out. I'm still excited for Thor. That trailer didn't move the needle for me at all because I was always excited to see that movie. And I happen to really enjoy Taika Waititi. I think he is really good at what he does. So
I like Taika Waititi.
Well,
I like his acting.
Do we have any final thoughts on that before we move on? Because I apologize. I thought it might be something
the guy's a tool.
Gain from it, but it got to a point where it's like, yeah, this is gross.
I agree with Isaac. He is an incel.
Yeah, he's an incel. He's a tool. He's sexist. The way he assaulted Tessa Thompson.
Well, I did want to expose him for how he was acting and brushing it off to say misogyny, bigotry. But
the real question is, what's Brian eating right now?
I think burgers, right?
I just finished my burger, tater tots, and salad.
Oh, what's up?
All right, Eddie, you have any final thoughts before we move on?
No, it's just who doesn't get tired seeing this bullshit every day from them? But it's like, what can you do since this content's popular? And you can see in the comments too. I bet you there's a bunch of these dumbasses saying, "Oh, you got a point. Oh, yeah, you're right about Marvel." It's like, well, he was just being stupid the whole time during this so-called trailer review or whatever. So it's like, I don't get how these people think, man. I don't know how the fuck you think this is,
Well, I do have a great topic to get us back on the positive side.
I'll just tell you, it's all an act to piss you off.
Yes.
Your clicks generate anger and make them. This is what professional wrestlers have been doing for over 100 years now.
There's even been reports on Twitter.
It's even in his name.
Yeah.
There's
been reports on Twitter that
he literally said it in his name. He's a heel. He's
working yet.
Okay.
I mean, like, look at Mecca Random, like the way she went off the wall with Millie Bobby Brown, and
that chick is for real unstable though.
I know it's hard. Let's move on to a positive topic.
Okay, let's go positive. I'm done.
Tater tots are a pretty positive topic.
Yeah, tater tots.
I'm bringing RJ in. This is a positive topic. This is get Hans excited.
But this is woke, guys.
Is it a positive topic? I mean, really?
I don't know.
Lord of the Rings, a new character for the Rings of Power. Oh, maybe Hans might not be a fan of this. I'm not sure. I was looking for anything positive about Lord of the Rings. A new character for the Rings of Power series has been revealed.
It's woke, Max. Don't you get the memo?
Amazon has revealed a new character from Prime's Video, Lord of the Rings, the Ring of Power series. The new character's name is Theo, which some fans theorize is a nod to Root and Theoden.
That was the first half of the stream, bro. Dan, where you been?
Meaning king in Old English. Little is known about Theo other than that Tyro Bohafidin plays the character. The new character was announced at today's Amazon Global All Hands meeting. In addition, new character reveal. Prime posted a new image of actress Nazanin Benond. Oh man, as Bronwyn, which happens to be my wife's name. Huzzah! Oh, shut up, writer. Any thoughts on? Let me get a bigger image of these new characters. See what we think. Let me minimize that. And there's a image on Twitter. I'm still really looking forward to this project. I know the OG Lord of the Rings fans are a little concerned, but I think everything looks great. Any thoughts on these images? I'm going to retweet.
I'm just curious what they are.
Yeah, honestly, I've paid very little.
Oh, I'm not showing it again. Darn it. Sorry. I was like, any thoughts? And I was going to move on, and I didn't show it.
I like the
Wherever they're
landscape.
filming is gorgeous. Probably New Zealand. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Zealand for the first season. I believe the second season they moved to the UK.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm excited for. I mean, I'll watch it. It's Lord of the Rings, man. But everybody like that, whatever that website is, there's so much fighting going on over this right now. I mean, there's fighting going on about it in any fandom, but this one, they've got like a whole website that will mute you and throw you off Reddit, and you're not even allowed to ask questions. It's so weird to me.
Really?
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy how much people are fighting over this right here. I did have a question. Because I just wanted to ask you guys if it was true or not. Because I haven't heard any of us talk about it yet. Is it true that I'm gonna butcher his name, so I'm just gonna say his last name, Ali, isn't gonna be bladed now? They switched it up.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Yeah. Because I saw that on Twitter and I was like, what?
No, that's that was put as a joke. They put the guy from Morbius and Fast and Furious. What's his name?
Tyson.
Tyrese Gibson.
Yeah,
Tyrese Gibson.
Tyrese. They put that as a joke, and everyone's like, "Get the heck out of here!"
I always get him and
people were putting fake news. It got the person on the tweet lots of attention. That's all it was. But anyone have thoughts on this? Ryan?
I'm gonna watch it. It's Lord of the Rings, man. It's elves and shit. I love Tolkien. You know, the guy died. You know, he's been dead for like 100 years or some shit. They're gonna have to introduce new characters eventually, and that's what everybody's getting mad about.
That was part of the deal with the estate. They had to introduce new characters.
Mm-hmm. RJ, did you have any thoughts on it there? Okay, I'll maybe remove you in case you're not back. I apologize. You come back when you want.
I personally think it's just pictures. I'm not gonna watch the show because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. So yeah, I'll like when September rolls around, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm really excited to see a young version of the Elf Queen, the Wood Elf Queen.
Oh yeah,
Kate Blanchett. What's her name in the movie?
Galadriel.
Galadriel, yeah. I'm really excited to see, but I get a lot of shit because I prefer The Hobbit for some reason. Her name's, I always forget her name too. The girl from Ant-Man.
Oh yes, Talia.
Talia. I like her more than I like Arwen, and everyone's like, "What?
Yeah.
Arwen's the OG," and I'm like, "Yeah." But
you're talking about Evangeline Lilly.
Yeah, I like Evangeline Lilly better. I love her in Law.
Talia was just created for the movie. She was not in the Hobbit books
she's
at all.
badass though. I love her. Man.
I don't mind it at all. Yeah,
I got her hot toy. That's how much I liked it. I paid money for the hot
Zeno
toy.
says this show is Lord of the Rings, but it's not Tolkien.
Yeah, he's right.
I love how Max DM'd me in all caps. Are you okay?
Yeah, I thought. Listen, I apologize.
I put in the private chat. I was gonna come back in a second.
Yeah, no, I know, but I honestly felt the mood change with that video. I'm like, ooh.
Well, it does, man, because it does trigger you. But it's meant to. I mean, those people do trigger us. If they didn't, we wouldn't talk about them.
No, I'm not triggered. I'm just disappointed. But I want to move on because RJ's back. But yeah, I'm just disappointed in lots of things with that. That's all.
Chris,
that's
I like the character too. Because
but does this get you any more hype, RJ, for Lord of the Rings? Seeing those images. Or did you see them out?
Not really.
No, not really.
Chris, I like her too because what that represents was kind of forbidden.
And I have a bone to pick with you, RJ. I heard.
I really wanted her to hook up with Keeley. Like I really wanted that to happen.
What? That was forbidden love between the elves and dwarves don't like each other.
You said Halo is trash.
Hey,
Halo's
on here.
That show sucks. I'm sorry. It's been
what show sucks?
Halo. The first episode, it was okay.
I haven't watched it
yet. It took a nosedive.
I was going to binge it, and I was going to binge
Quan, whatever, like she sucks. She's a horrible character. Like I have not enjoyed the show.
I'm going to be honest. I was super excited for Halo. and I'm hearing a lot of bad shit about it. And I was really excited for Moon Knight, and you guys are the ones that turned me off of Moon Knight because you guys all went into it real positive, and now all I'm hearing from you guys is,
It's a good show. I don't know what y'all. I don't know.
Okay,
what
the third episode's really good, but there's some issues I do have with that third episode.
Here, this will cheer me up again. Let me look at this again.
The fourth episode here's a big changer.
This is from the, this is from the first day of production already.
Yeah, I showed that earlier.
Yeah, but wow, you get that type of image already. Wow.
Yeah, but that actor plays characters like that all the time.
Oh, Eddie, did you have a picture on your YouTube of Zack Snyder? Is he like going bald or something? Someone was concerned.
No, that's fake. It's fake.
What's the actor's name?
Well, I know that's fake, but I thought it was funny.
I thought that was. I thought it was real.
I got a picture
Zack
of
Snyder
his
going
Jesus on
bald?
a piece of toast, so you can use that.
I did.
Zack on a piece of toast.
Oh yeah, dude. Jesus
I would
toast
save
Zack.
that. I would save that.
I have that picture. I got it.
Zeno likes Halo. Moon Knight is dull.
It sucks though, because the last episode of Moon Knight, that the guy, the actor in that episode was the one that passed away a couple months ago, and he plays a Moon Knight villain in the comics. So I don't know if we're gonna get I don't know if we're gonna get that guy again in Moon Knight ever. Because the actor.
Devin says Halo is awful, but the end of episode 3 was a small bit. I'm really enjoying Halo. The thing is, I'm enjoying it for sci-fi, not just for Halo. I'm enjoying it.
I don't think it's gonna
It's so dude, that show is so bad. It honestly, Halo is one of the most disappointing shows I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh man,
it's utterly irredeemable. It's irredeemable garbage.
Stop being hyperbolic.
No, I'm not. I mean, honest, it's irredeemable garbage. Like it is true. Like I am blown away by how fast the show sputtered out of control.
RJ's been hating a lot of things lately.
Not really. I'm pretty positive about. I love Moon Knight. Y'all are very negative about Moon Knight.
I'm not.
No, I like it. I like it. I'm up. You know what it is? I'm frustrated because it could be amazing. And it's
It is
not.
amazing though.
It's underwhelming, to be honest, man. There's lots of
How is it
there's-
underwhelming though?
It
That's what I
can
don't
be
get.
amazing. Like Oscar Isaac is doing everything.
The
Ethan Hawke is doing
acting is
everything.
incredible. The
Yes.
choreography is a lot of fun. There's a lot of mystery and intrigue with the gods and stuff. There's like some really cool stuff. in it.
With the Moon Knight stuff is disappointing to me. That's where it's like, and that should be one. That should be an exciting part.
The trial in episode 3 was that was disappointing. Like that part.
You know
was
what's been disappointing for me? Do you guys know who Roland Emmerich is?
Yep.
Okay, I usually love all his disaster movies. They're all good.
Oh
All
no,
of
not
them.
Moonfall.
Oh god.
But I run in Moonfall. Oh my god, it's so
I want to
bad.
see that.
It's so bad.
It's
Don't.
horrible.
It is
horrible.
so bad.
It's a horrible.
Yeah,
movie.
There's no way. You'd have more luck suspending disbelief and believing the shit that Dominic Toretto does.
Is it exciting and the special effects look good though?
The
I
special
know it's
effects
not.
are
I know
meh.
it's not believable. I know.
I
it's not
watched
And the
Fast and
story's
Furious.
horrible.
I watched Fast and Furious 9 the other day. You know the ending when they're chasing everybody. They're chasing the whatever, and it's with Cypher and all over the street at the ending. I'm like, so many all the cars are crashing, all the police cars are crashing. There was so much collateral damage in the ending. I'm like, and the crew gets away with the stuff. I'm like, how many people would have died?
Well, I will say my wife is enjoying Moon Knight. She's like, is the new episode out yet? And she doesn't usually do that. So
Yeah, that comes out in a
Isn't
couple
it
hours.
tonight?
Can't wait. This
Yeah,
episode,
tonight.
just real quick, I would just say about episode 4. Stay up and watch it. It's one of the episodes you actually need to watch right as it airs. It's going to be a game changer.
Really?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
We
Oh
all
wow,
say
you
that
saw it
about-
already?
We always say that about Marvel stuff. It's
I
really
did
big
see it
thing.
already. Yeah.
You shill? How'd you
No,
get that? No, just kidding.
No, I saw it already, dude. There's a big cliffhanger. That's all I'll say.
Why aren't you hooking up the Madman?
Because I can't. I legally can't. I legally can't.
That's how an NDE works.
How do you get these? I've been doing this for how
some
many
people
years?
accidentally got episode 5. Some of the press got episode 5 early by accident.
okay. Well, let's go some rapid fire topics here, and then we'll end the show shortly. Let me see. Love, Death, and Robots. I keep hearing. I didn't watch this yet.
Yeah, it's an anthology show, kind of like The Twilight Zone. And
So the volume 3 coming Netflix this May, and talk about good special effects, right? Is
well,
that good
it's animated.
Yeah, I know, but isn't it a high end animation?
Some of it is, yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's that. Who you're so excited about that? I'm gonna watch the first 2. I got to binge.
I
it.
have so much trouble with animation, guys. The only animation I
yeah.
truly like is like the DC stuff.
I
You
saw
know, or
Volume
like
1 of Love,
X-Men.
Death, and Robots. I don't think I've watched Volume 2 yet.
Okay, but you would recommend it after season 1?
Yeah, some of the specials are really good. I mean, again, it's an anthology show. Some of the shorts. don't
Isaac's
work.
on some bullshit.
Hey, Batman's like, hey, stop stealing my shit.
Isaac's on some
Stop stealing my stick, man.
Like I said, some shorts in Love, Death, and Robots work. Some of them don't, but the ones that work are really, really, really good. So,
Okay, here's something else that I want to get into is Barry. Barry season 3.
Barry is a great show, and it's
Bill Hader?
funny. It is so funny, man. That is a great show.
Well, let's just jump to the review. See
Was
what
that
they
picture's
scored.
ass?
9, amazing. Season 3 is amazing.
yeah,
That's on HBO Max.
No,
now.
yes, that is true. They are doing Star Wars Vision season 2, which I cannot wait for. Supposedly it comes out later this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I was a little underwhelmed by that.
Some of the shorts are really good, though. I want to see more.
Yeah, but I like some more substance. Like these shorts, I really want some substance with my Star Wars, like epicness. And some of these shorts are interesting, but I'm just like, and I get that's what I love Animatrix and all that other stuff too. But some, I want more. Okay, you didn't have to sell me, but now you did. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks, Zeno. All right, so this is a good one. This is good for Star Wars fans. Let's bring this up. Did you hear about this? The Star Wars game?
Yeah, I can speak on this a little bit too, actually.
Okay.
Why, RJ? Why can you speak on it?
Because I know what this game is.
You do?
Because you read an article?
There was a report from Bestman Bulletin, but I was informed about
Okay, I just want to know if you got inside scoop. You got I'm
a little bit, kinda. So remember that canceled EA game from Visceral Games?
Yes.
The Uncharted Star Wars game.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still hurt.
She's bringing it back. Amy Hennig was working on that game.
Yeah.
They're reviving that game under Skydance Media, which is a new company she's heading up from Skydance. It's a new video game corporation. They're making a Marvel game, which is rumored to be Fantastic Four. And they're also going to be making the Star Wars game, which will be a revived version of that canceled Visceral Games project.
Nice.
What that project was, it was set in the original trilogy. You were playing as smugglers and scoundrels trying to plan a heist in between the events of A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. So it's going to feature multiple characters. It's going to be play very similar to like the Uncharted or Tomb Raider kind of games, action adventure, kind of like Jedi Fallen Order. So yeah, that is the word on the street. It's going to be a revival of that canceled project.
That's great for people that want. I'm very happy whenever a project gets restored, like these. Not you know what I mean.
Not unlike.
I'm very happy with the project.
I'm happy for Amy Hennig because she's a very talented video game writer. And again, if the rumors are true, and because Disney signed a deal with Skydance Media, this is 2 games that Disney's going to work with them on now: a Star Wars game, which is that revival of the Scoundrels project, and a Marvel game, which is rumored to be Fantastic Four. So Disney's all in on Skydance Media.
I am going to be so hyped for a Fantastic Four Marvel game.
Did you guys see the new Vero post?
Hell yeah, it's happening. It's a message.
Oh my
That's
God.
it, bro.
It's a message.
Turkeys and toast.
It's a
It's
message.
going down.
Thank you, Zach. I believe. I believe. Show it again, please. Oh yes.
It's more than just a turkey, guys.
That's actually blasphemy.
I love that toast.
If you're religion,
Thank
in
you.
my religion, that's blasphemy.
Thank
That
you, Brian.
took
for
me a
letting
couple hours to make that, actually.
That's fun,
Couple hours. Give it to Eddie. He can use that for a thumbnail.
There you
Eddie,
go.
are you there?
It's on my Twitter.
By the way, I think Skydance Media is
Eddie, can I now that you're 1K big time, Eddie, can I demand a funny video? You might actually get lots of views. So someone act like it's real, Eddie. Act like it's real. Someone had this on their put their toast in the toaster, and the Snyderverse fans
Somebody needs
Are
to make
you
it like a
literally
legit
trying to
Hero
get Eddie to
post.
pass disinformation?
Yes, he already does.
Well, he does anyways.
Eddie, please, I would so thumbs up that video. If you
I would
try
share
to
it.
present it like people really think the toast is real, that it's a
Oh
clue.
man.
Hey Tony, Tony's here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Tony. Ooh, should we cover that?
What, you got Miko stuff?
Yeah, Tony uncovered some shit today.
If you want to. I was going to mention real quick about Skydance Media. I think the Skydance New Media, that new gaming division, that new gaming company led by Amy Hennig, I believe they're made up of former Naughty Dog employees and former Crystal Dynamic employees, if I'm not mistaken.
Isaac, don't you Isaac. Better watch out, Max.
This fucker has a burger and then tater tots with
Max
an awesome side.
explodes.
Now he's gonna go get ice cream. That's bullshit. Now I want a burger and ice
I'm so hungry now. I know. Okay, that's fair enough. I want some ice cream too. Oh, I do actually. They're Aldi's print. Listen, I went to the regular store and after not being there for a while and going to Aldi's. Oh my dear Lord, inflation and costs.
Oh my God,
I
yeah,
shat
it's no
myself
joke.
in the
It's no
store.
joke.
So I went back to Aldi's and I got generic Klondikes. So I have one of those in the freezer. I actually I actually bought an ice cream bar called a Fat Boy. And I'm gonna eat it and be happy with this, it's called cookies and cream ice cream sandwich.
The inflation's only hit us just a little bit. I feel like our area's been looking.
Do you buy your own groceries?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm in a pretty small I'm on the outskirts of St. Louis and it's a pretty small area, but we're feeling it like on things like milk or fresh fruit.
For us it's mostly gas. For us it's gas.
But we're literally running out of stuff. Like good luck finding bread. Good luck finding juice. Orange juice. Good luck finding like
Shut up, Isaac. Yes, I do eat Fat Boys with their cookies and cream.
Eat Fat Boys.
It's pretty hard to fuck that up. It's vanilla ice cream with a chocolate cover. Like it's pretty hard to mess that up, right?
I know what he. Oh boy, that's a dipped cone.
Chocolate drumstick.
So what's going on with the Amico?
Yeah,
well,
do we
care? I don't have to play the video of Tony, but basically he did.
No, give Tony some views. Give Tony.
Do we want to?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Wait a minute.
I had all kind of other topics. I had all kind of other topics though.
I don't know. You said you
well,
wanted to
it's basically a quick thing that he found, but he did good work. Is they quietly privated their Earthworm Jim videos.
Did you hear about Ben Affleck's new
really?
project?
They privated. God damn it.
Yep. So
yeah, the Amico's dead. Now it's really dead to me. Now I don't care.
Did you hear about this new project Ben Affleck, Matt Damon's gonna do?
Oh yeah, they're gonna work on a movie together.
Your wife is the CEO at a frozen food company. Buckle y'all up, y'all. I ain't joking. All right.
Oh my God.
That's not good.
Remember
when we were hearing about the extinction of chicken fingers?
Degrassi, do you get it for free though?
Probably not. No. They barely pay
he's
their
saying that we're in like they've been warning about food shortages for about 3 months now. It's coming.
So are we all gonna die?
I don't know about all that. I'm not.
No. There's listen. If it starts,
I mean, like no one's gonna be able to eat. Like what?
Oh no, I'm eating because as long as there's people, I'll go Walking Dead. I don't care, man. Like
what?
Like I don't know.
I didn't mean like that.
Like if we're in a room together, guys, if we're in a room together, I panic when it comes to like, oh, we might run out of food. Doomsday's coming.
Chris is an
The breaker even goes off on accident. I'm eating one of you motherfuckers. Just so you know, I'm gonna get the fork and knife ready.
I don't taste good.
If the power even goes out.
Well, hopefully the food shortages aren't too bad. Otherwise, we're all gonna die. So hopefully that
Chris comes for y'all. Chris, if there's an apocalyptic future, I'm not going anywhere near you, man.
Yeah, you know that movie The Road with Viggo Mortensen? I wouldn't be the good guy. Like,
I
wouldn't be the motherfucker out eating people.
No, remember that movie? This Is the End with Danny McBride and his evil sex cult, where like they're all cannibals.
Yes.
Yeah. Chris would be over there with them.
Channing Tatum's the Gimp.
Yeah.
What was that WWE movie that they made about cannibals? And it was WWE Studios. The Day. You guys remember The Day?
Yeah.
Where they had that booby trap set up in the house. The house is just meant to lure people in and trick them so that the gang could come and eat them.
Yeah.
That would be my house.
Oh my god!
But I'm being honest with you guys. I'm just being honest.
What do you
know?
think?
I'm
Human,
not a picky
wait,
eater.
real quick, like, what do you think human tastes like? Just
I
tastes
can
like
tell you what it
chicken?
tastes like.
It's like chicken.
It tastes like no.
Get out of here. What's your name? The actor that was just in
Army Hammer.
He was
No,
just
I'm
in that
I'm
movie.
genuine. I'm asking.
I
you,
actually
what do
just
you
watched
think human tastes like?
Death on the Nile with my wife, and I'm like,
It tastes like whatever you season it like.
It tastes like pork. Degrassi knows it tastes like gamey pork. That's what people taste like. Yeah. And not because I've eaten a person. I'm just
Devin.
I've watched a lot of cannibalism documentaries.
All
man.
right, you're gonna get me demonetized.
I think,
wow, a small mention of inflation leads to talk about exactly.
That's not a. That's a. That's
Well,
not.
no,
That's
you
a
know what,
bad
though,
word.
Devin? That's a good point, though. That just goes to show how quickly and rapidly our society would collapse at any hint of trouble.
I mean, animals eat-
Society is
animals
one
eat
bad
other
day
animals.
away from all falling apart.
All right, well, here's some good news, and I'm not watching this on the show, but I'm gonna watch it right after the show. The Northman Red Band trailer sets Robert Eggers' Viking revenge film with blood and violence.
I want
So
to see this movie really bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. this
I do too,
weekend.
but I'm starting to hear things like it's almost like an acid trip.
That's fine with me. It's a Viking acid trip. Why not?
Okay, so that's some good news.
I just want to be able to understand.
Time
The story
for, what do you know? What do you think it's time for?
Soylent Green.
Butter chicken time.
It's time for Geekosity.
Oh
yeah, baby.
What now?
Daredevil's Vincent D'Onofrio post message about Disney Plus return.
You guys give me that.
Share the article.
What's up, Matt?
Where
Give me that
is?
series.
Oh yeah, you're not
Okay.
sharing the article.
All right, so I'm just getting to the quote here. It's so wonderful to hear and see everyone experiencing Daredevil Marvel on Disney Plus. There are so many new fans of the series now, and the original fans are still watching. Thank you all. Truly, I speak for Charlie Cox as well. It was a delight to make. That's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna see him more, right?
Hey, scroll back up. That's a really cool picture.
Yeah.
What? Which one?
All right, go back down.
Oh my god.
What are you looking at,
Oh
RJ?
my god, RJ.
What? That's a great picture from Daredevil season 3. What were you
Are
guys
you
thinking
looking
about?
at?
What were you guys thinking I was talking about?
Wait a second. Are you looking at the boobs or Gore holding his hand?
That's Gore.
I was talking about the Daredevil picture. I know what
Sure
you
you
gotta
are.
get your mind.
Sure. Yeah.
Look at Gore.
Okay.
Hold his hammer.
A lot of cleavage.
Okay.
Halana Kalabash.
All right.
What the
so
hell are those at? Like, go back.
Hold on a second. Let me see.
What,
RJ, you need to calm down.
What are
man.
you looking up, Max?
Nothing. Geekosity.
Go back to Geekosity. What the hell are you looking up? Go down.
I don't
Go
know
down.
what that is.
Go down. Go down. Go down. What the hell are you looking up to be getting? Go back up. What the hell are you looking up to be getting these kind of game ads?
Game ads. I go to Play Asia. I don't buy that
Look
shit.
at those ads, though. Like,
Yeah,
bro, what kind of games are you getting?
Get the hell out of here, RJ. That doesn't represent the games I buy. I go
Look
to
at the far left. Look at
That's
the very far left. What the hell is that?
No, you're not.
Max
catching
shops
me.
like a 13-year-old Asian girl. Facts.
No. I don't buy those type of games. I got no.
4K.
No. I go to Play Asia. I used to go to Play Asia.
Look
to
how
buy
beautiful it
games.
is.
But why is Play
But I-
Asia? Okay, that's fine.
I
You go to
don't
Play
buy
Asia. Why are
those
they
games
recommending
that
it
Tommy
to
Talrico
me?
does not want on the Amico. I don't buy those games.
Yeah, look how beautiful it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, we know where you live, Axel.
No,
so,
I
no,
said
it's-
Axel's rich. I think
you know,
he's
why
rich.
don't you stop, like, I don't know, like flexing,
No, like,
bro?
look at that. It's such a nice little place.
I am not sus. I am not sus.
Oh,
No.
hentai.
No.
I mean, come on.
Don't-
Look,
okay, I'm
look
getting
at these. Look at
The
look
fact
at
that you know what they are, though, RJ, is a little sus.
Look at the box art. That's all you need to know. I know perfectly.
Listen. Starting.
RJ, that's like he's like that's off of episode 225, man. Wow.
I don't know, man.
All right. Not you too, Axel.
Both
Not
of
you
you were
two.
caught then.
What are
Oh
you
my!
What's Matt doing?
There's 3 of them. I get it. $3 here.
Yeah.
All right.
Devin, no.
No, I'm not. Shut up, all of you. I'm not even upset. You're all no.
Just make sure they're agree.
I go to Play Asia. Yes.
You go to
Damn,
Play
Max,
Asia.
I can't
Get some
believe
very
it.
interesting games.
I usually get
What is
shmups
Play
there.
Asia, guy? Is that a game company? What is
They
it?
sell imports.
They sell
from
like
Asia.
Asian
A lot
import
of games,
like, video games and stuff.
and they do sell the cheeky stuff too. But yes, that's usually on the front page when you go there. That brings in the bucks. Hey, people import that shit.
But that means, Max, you have to go past that to get to that.
See Star-Lord's new look.
Star-Lord's new look. Breaking.
Yeah, it's basically just the
same shit.
the same.
He's in
We're not
Ravager gear. That's all it is. It's the same
Yeah,
shit.
he's Ravager, Star-Lord Ravager.
That's
yeah.
the same promo that he used in fucking Infinity War or something.
Yeah, it's just the toy. I mean, we already saw what he looked like in the trailer, so really, there's no point in that.
That trailer sucked. I don't care what. I mean, it looked interesting, but overall, I just know it's going to be the same.
Where are you, Isaac? Throwing all the shade in the chat, and you're not even here.
You know where he's at.
No, I don't.
He said he was going to Geekosity right now. That's where he was going. That's
what she said.
The Geekosity show.
All right, to go back to a positive, Natalie Portman. See if we agree with this quick article from Screen Rant. Sorry.
Already proves doubters wrong. Well, I don't know what they were doubting. Did they think she couldn't get her body in shape?
That fucking fat fuck baby face guy.
Yeah, did
well,
they really?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Natalie Portman's Mighty Thor makes but a momentary appearance in the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer, but she's already serving humble pie to any doubters. Kevin Feige certainly made us wait, but the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer has finally arrived, overtaking Zeus, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and everything else revealed. The promo's undoubted highlight is a final sting of Natalie Portman's Jane Foster, now clad in as Guardian armor and wielding a glue-together Mjolnir as Mighty Thor. There's no context or explanation as to why Jane is no longer a one-dimensional source of exposition and a bland love interest. She literally just catches Mjolnir and strikes a pose, but that's enough.
But she's jacked, massively jacked.
How can you tell? You can just see her arm. I'm sure she is. She's always been beautiful.
Here.
Why is she using life support Mjolnir? Why isn't she using the good one?
Because
Did Captain America say no? Fuck that! I'm not
gonna read it. No, because at the end of Endgame, at the end of Endgame,
Yeah,
he had to return it. He had to return it.
How do you know? How do you know? I
Because
didn't see
that's
that
what-
scene. Did you see that scene? I didn't see the scene where they
that's
return
what he
Mjolnir.
said. That's what he said. I had to return everything back to where it was.
Oh, hey, Isaac. Okay, thank you. That'll give me
You gotta
one
read
video.
that? You gotta read that.
Here's some. Okay, yeah, I'll read it for Isaac. Here, Isaac, Multiverse of Movies gives $2. Here's some money for your hentai collection. Okay.
Stop
So here's some money
bully
for
you, Mac.
your
If you wanna
hentai
watch like
yours, not mine. Yours.
pornography, that's it's like your thing, man. It's okay. If it is your thing, I'm
There's
not
nothing
saying
wrong
it
with
is.
that.
I
There's
mean,
nothing wrong with watching pornography.
Okay. Well, I don't want to. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
But I want to get to talking about Natalie's arms. Although the reaction was mostly of eager anticipation, that Portman's Thor workout also prompted a strange discussion over her arms, whether they were real, where they looked out of place, and so forth. Yeah, she got jacked.
Are people really like
you watch
CGI, man?
I didn't doubt that they were real. We saw pictures of
Is
her
this
like
really
she worked out.
A certain
Yeah, but
Nimrotic was questioning whether they
Brie
were
Larson
CGI.
worked out. She's getting muscle.
I've never seen so many people get triggered by like a female.
Hey,
It's
yeah,
not
because they're
triggered. It's a
fucking
business
incels.
model.
She
Yeah.
can wrap those arms around me, and I'd be happy.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Guys,
Oh my
this is
gosh.
why I don't talk about this crap anymore.
I don't mind her dominating me.
It's a fucking business model. Okay? Half of the shit, I guarantee you they don't believe themselves.
No, they
They
believe
just
it.
say
That's the problem.
to piss
Not even
people
that.
off.
Well,
so we'll talk
no,
about it
we're-
on the air.
well,
You're
guys,
definitely
they believe
snubs.
in truth. They're also a big fan of.
No, the only reason I mentioned that, Brian, is because that may be why they wrote the article. Is because people that's the biggest
No,
voice
I get
on
that.
Twitter that was saying that the
I'm just
arms
talking
were
about
CG.
your guys'
Yeah.
reaction to the people who would react negatively to something like that.
All right.
Yeah, I man, that I've got cooties many times. I'm gonna have to have a talk with some people about that. I didn't know.
Yeah. All right. I have one
Got a
more.
lot of
Oh,
gas.
is there someone else in the? Oh, you
No.
what? You have gas?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm farting my ass off.
Oh,
thanks for sharing. I guess.
I don't
Have
feel like
Aaron-
eating that.
How's the
That's
tattoo
more
coming?
positive, I think. I mean, what the hell? I'm letting it out.
That's not like at least. Oh yeah, this is
So
yeah.
we
How
see
is
their
this
tattoo?
positive news?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not positive.
Well, people hate
You're
CW.
talking about canceling all of DC.
Yeah, it's not like
Oh,
a lot
no.
of actors getting out of like.
It is positive, Brian,
I'm
because
not-
the show
Did I say
sucked.
positive?
You did. You said I got some
Oh.
positive news at the show.
I didn't mean
on.
to that. All right.
I think
Brian, I want to check on your tattoo. I want to see how it's looking.
It's looking the
Awesome.
same a bit.
That didn't fade at all.
No,
Man,
it's
we got it like 2 days
I
ago.
know. I just.
I'm surprised you did like a Star Trek tattoo.
Some of these CWTs
it's gonna happen.
are in danger of being canceled. Which
What?
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Legend
They haven't been picked up.
I know why. Do you guys really want to know why? Do you really have to ask that question?
The
Are
Rogue?
you guys gonna pro clutch?
The rope.
I can't believe because they suck shit. That's why they're not good anymore.
Well, no.
Yeah,
The ratings are horrible.
What's the actual reason though? The business reason?
Diminishing
Bad
returns.
Bad ratings. People aren't
No, I
watching
saw
it.
some at the top say it's because they're looking like the Warner and Paramount are looking to sell the CW.
Yeah, CW doesn't really care.
A
about
large number of
ratings.
their programming is still waiting on word about the renewal. Many of the wait, go back up. They're talking about a
Chris,
bubble. What is the
CW never
bubble?
really cared about the ratings. They
Right.
even admit that.
Things are working out a bit differently.
Yeah, anybody, you know what, Aaron? Anybody who has a suck shit show is going to say that. Just like suck shit YouTubers say they don't care about views. They really do. Trust
Oh,
me. They
yeah.
care about the ratings. They just saying that because their shows used to be good and now they suck.
What does it mean by bubble? What is the bubble that they're talking about? Can you scroll up? Because they're talking about this bubble that these shows are in, and I'm wondering what the hell this bubble is.
What? But yeah, I don't know what the.
Do you just want to look at Black Canary's tits?
It's called the Arrowverse.
You know what? They're all being led by lead females.
On
That's
that
why they're
bubble.
being
It says they're
canceled.
on the bubble. What the hell does on the bubble mean?
It just means that they're like on the bubble.
On the
means
bubble.
that it's a precarious position to be in.
Yeah, because say
What's about
some shows
bars?
got renewed, but some haven't been. So that
The
means,
bubble
all
means-
the shows
That
didn't
means
get
that they're
renewed.
in danger of not being
Yes,
renewed.
they're
Yeah, they
on
keep-
the bubble
yeah.
of not making like not getting renewed because there's just enough ratings and buzz to keep them on the air, but it's still going to cost them probably more money than the show.
Aren't they
made.
selling this shit off anyways? Like,
Well, per Deadline,
Yeah, it's like-
Batwoman,
it's
Legends of
CW,
Tomorrow, and
They're
Naomi
just
are
cutting their
considered
losses at this
alongside their
point.
potential new superheroes, Gothamites.
So those ones will probably survive.
Not Batwoman, Legends of
But
Tomorrow, Naomi.
they all have female leads.
Naomi
They're
just
selling out
started.
These fucking shows, they suck balls.
They do stink.
Okay.
I didn't check out Naomi.
Legends
Well,
is good
we'll
at
see
the
what
beginning.
happens. I feel like the CW stuff was on the way out anyway because streaming and HBO Max, they don't really need the CW anymore.
no, they don't. They can be way edgier and better, right?
Exactly.
Darker and grittier.
I mean,
Check
the
out
Flash,
Titans.
the Flash has
Boobies.
been picked up, but the Flash has been picked up for
Boobies
next
and
season.
cuss
But they're doing it in
words.
2 parts. They're doing the Flash in 2 parts.
Boobies.
That's a
Oh my
sign.
god.
That's a sign
Oh
of
my
Flash. That's a sign of Flash will be ending very soon.
Some people clutch their pearls about that.
Well, they
one
said
buddy.
that it was going to end. I mean, they literally said this was the last season.
All right. Yeah, Wendy's breakfast exposed. Okay.
What
I
fuck
see
do
how
you
it is.
Max takes Wendy's.
Wait,
$1
what are we talking
for a
about?
biscuit.
I
You can't
like
get
my
anything for
boarding
$1
biscuit.
anymore.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
Wendy's.
Yeah, dollar biscuit exposed.
Wait, we're talking about no. I mean,
Also
why do you have this
JBP
page pulled up?
Oh, Star Wars games that are in development.
Well, there's Lego Star Wars that just came out. Has anyone got that?
Star Wars Hunters.
Yes.
No.
That one's
No,
getting
I don't
announced.
have it. I don't
I
think
didn't
I
install
will
it
get it.
yet. I did get it though.
Jedi Fallen Order 2. That's getting announced this at Celebration, I believe.
Any progress on the remake? Is it coming out?
Hopefully we'll hear something soon. It is exclusive to PS5, so
Oh,
Boo.
Respawn's Star Wars first-person shooter.
yeah,
Just
they're
watch
making
the
that.
goddamn game.
Ubisoft open world. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they announced it about a year ago. That's gonna come out with the Avatar
We're
game.
We're gonna have Star Wars versus Avatar soon.
Star Wars Eclipse.
God damn
Yeah,
it. Navi versus the Jedi.
Scratching it out. Yeah.
The Navi are
Skydance game.
screwed.
Right? One forced choke and they're done for.
I choke you with my mind, you blue motherfucker.
Take him down.
Yeah,
Is it out already? Star Wars Hunter?
No, but it's gonna be free to play multiplayer battle royale crap that I don't care about. So, no.
But isn't that like? It's like
a mobile game, man. It's a
Isn't
mobile
that
game.
like?
Oh, is it mobile?
What's
That's-
I think it's mobile and
Oh,
Switch.
that's mobile? Are you fucking
What's that the game that you play that has all the IPs in it?
Super
That's
Smash Brothers?
No.
He's talking about Fortnite.
Fortnite. Isn't it like
That's all right,
Fortnite?
man.
Oh, Minecraft is gonna be the greatest movie ever because I
Yeah, why don't you talk about that, Max? Jason Momoa is
why
going
didn't
to
you
be
talk
in the
about that?
Minecraft
Why?
movie.
Why? But RJ, honestly, is it a big deal? Just
Yes.
because Jason Momoa is going to be in a
deal.
Minecraft movie? Are we
It
are we
is because
14-year-old
video-
girls?
Guys, in 5 to 10 years, video game movies are going to be the next big thing.
Probably.
You know, I hear you
That
say
is-
it, Brian, and it might be true. I'm just saying lately they're getting better, but the track record for video games
It took a long time for comic book movies to get there too, man.
Yeah.
I really
agree.
want
I agree
Spider.
with you, Brian. I think
Man,
video
No
games
Way
are on the way
Home.
up.
Oh, you could buy Moonfall.
Oh, who
Blu-ray.
wants to buy
How do you
Moonfall?
even make a Minecraft movie? What's the plot?
I'd rather have the moon falling.
And how is it? And they say it's not
Listen,
gonna be an
everyone!
animated. And they said
Listen.
it's not going to be an animated film.
Don't read into anything. The Kleenex is not for the PlayAsia games. Stop it.
Whoa!
You're the one who
Oh my
brought that
God.
up.
Who brought
We didn't
that
say
up?
anything, Max. We didn't say
Nobody
anything,
brought
Max.
it up but
Who-
you,
is that in
Max.
the chat, Max? Where you just like went off for nothing? Where's it at?
Yeah, man.
It's Kleenex ad.
Yeah, they are
It's a
making.
comfort
Oh,
skin.
the Kleenex ad on the
Yeah,
screen.
real quick, did you guys hear about that? They're making a
Damn,
street.
bro.
I
I
love
heard
Streets
some-
of Rage.
I
I
heard
thought
something
they would
about that.
never do that type of movie. 'Cause
It's from the
about dirty
writer,
cops.
from the writer of John Wick and Nobody.
Yeah, but it's like it's about dirty cops and stuff and fighting on the streets. I'm like, really?
Dirty
I didn't think they
cops,
would
huh?
try. Well, I didn't
No,
think they
no.
would try. I didn't think they would try
No,
that.
they're
at this
ex-cops. They're ex-cops who
Yeah.
turn into street vigilantes because
Yes.
corporations took over the city and the government.
stage. Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome.
That's all I got, everyone.
I'd rather the moon falling on Earth.
Does anyone
destroying
have a
us all
topic?
than-
That's
than
all I
Red
Well, I
Moonfall.
wanted to ask Brian something real quick, but I don't know if he wants to talk
No.
about it.
Go for it.
No, I just wanted to ask what you thought about the Ezra thing. That happened today.
Oh,
'Cause he came in
So
here
what
after
did
we
he
talked
do
about it.
exactly? What did
No,
he do?
He assaulted. He committed second-degree assault. He
threw a chair at somebody.
He
I
threw
guess.
he threw a chair at a woman and hit her in the head and cut her open.
Yeah.
What the
so,
fuck? Okay.
no,
Yeah.
no, dude.
This
Honestly,
motherfucker needs help right fucking now.
it's really hard to talk about because it's like, dude, honestly, you want the dude to get help. And like it's really messed up because we're in like a society, and I talked about this earlier in one of the chats. It's really messed up because it's like a culture that like thrives on building people up and then tearing them down, kind of thing, you know. But no, it's just hard because what are you gonna do? Defend somebody that throws a chair at a chick? You know what I
I'm
mean?
not
It's like
defending that shit anyway.
it kind of puts you backs you into
scratch.
well, calm down. It just backs you into a corner and like you know, whatever. I'm not defending
It's
him.
like, calm down.
It's like I understand, Aaron, you're mad, but like it's cool, dude. Did he throw a chair at you? No. So like,
And we don't
whatever,
even
dude.
know if he was like singling that girl out. He could
I
have just got
really
mad and
don't-
threw the
I
chair
really
and
don't
hit that
give two
girl.
shits,
Maybe he thinks he's a wrestler now.
So if I said anything that might have upset you, Anthony Cheeseman, if you're less listening, I do apologize. Your
Holy
dog's
shit.
taking your green
What
screen's
happened?
going
Holy
down.
shit!
Your house is falling apart, Max.
happened?
Moonfall, Max.
Moonfall.
It's apocalypse. Happy Max.
I gotta watch that show now. I gotta watch that movie now.
You're breaking the illusion.
Okay, can the,
Ryan,
can the
it's not even
comments
one of
like,
those
chill
so
out
bad
for
it's
like
good.
the comments
But
if
no.
you just gotta chill out?
As far as like the Ezra stuff, yeah, dude, go sit down, please.
What's
Stop.
going on?
Stop
The green
messing
screen's
shit up.
moving.
Okay. The
Damn you,
chat,
dog.
the chat just needs to chill out.
The chair, yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of very judgmental people in that just chat.
And that's the other thing. I honestly don't care. It's none of my business. I understand he's in the public eye, so it kind of makes it people's business. But like, dude, who gives a shit? Like, honestly, I mean, I understand. It's like if he was a wide receiver on my football team, and you know, gets arrested 3 times in one weekend, You know, it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'd be
but
like,
you know the NFL.
get him off my team.
The
you
NFL
know?
suspend him for like 6 weeks and they let the guy back in.
Oh, I know. That's how it works. But like, that's what I'm saying. I just have a little bit of perspective when we go at these things. You know,
Look, the NFL that's abusers like back
It
in
looks like
anyway.
Ezra Miller.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
All right. Well, thank
Still
you.
probably
everyone.
gonna watch Fantastic Beasts.
Oh yeah, I still want to watch it.
No,
I still need to
well,
see it.
Fantastic Beasts is flopping right now, so
It
then
is
you got
flopping.
Johnny Depp and Amber
Because
Heard
we're not
traveling
watching
right
it.
now.
I'm not hiding nothing. I'm hiding in my dining room. I mean, I'm in my dining room so I could be with my dogs.
If you want to see it, just go back into some of Max's older videos.
Nothing to see in my old
shit.
videos.
I might need to buy a hot toy. They just announced they're releasing a Kate Bishop hot toy. I might have to get that.
Oh my god!
Okay, relax.
I don't want
Wait,
to hear
wait,
about
wait,
it.
Can
I
you
tell you
allow
what,
him
Brian
to take off
Burnett.
clothes of characters? Shit.
I don't know, man.
Thank God it's not life size. That's all I'm saying.
RJ and Haley Steinfeld.
Oh,
A hot toy that's life size.
Well, they did release a life
There is,
size. What was it, like a life size statue of Robert Pattinson as the Batman?
Oh, that was tough.
What are you doing, Axel? I don't even want to bring that. What is this?
That's
What?
Ezra
You already
Miller.
brought that up.
That's Ezra Miller.
Yeah, it's Ezra
That's
Miller.
Ezra Miller.
Ray Lewis has a statue. Wow.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. I remember.
And he
when
killed
they
a
were
guy.
talking. Yeah.
And he killed a
Yeah.
dude.
It's
And
Ray
might have killed
Lewis.
another one. That's crazy.
Where were
His
you, Isaac?
name. There's a lot of things to put in perspective here, guys.
Did you hear about a Sunny situation?
Did you ever see the
in Couple
Saturday Night Live
March?
skit, Brian, where they were halftime at the Super Bowl when the power went out, and he's like, "And the power went out because Ray Lewis killed those people."
Oh yeah. Yo, the wrestling fans.
Yo,
you hear about the
Keenan is
Sunny-
hilarious,
Did
man.
you hear about the Sunny situation in the end of March?
Oh
Sunny.
yeah. No, I
Oh
heard about
my
that. Yeah,
God.
very sad. Very sad.
Jeez. If somebody needs
Yeah,
help, it's her.
again, substance abuse problems leading to you killing someone in a drunk driving accident. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a former wrestling valet who has been
Oh
having
yeah,
problems.
she did porn and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunny. Yeah.
And she had no license either.
What's
and
her real
she-
name? Sitch.
Oh,
Tammy
here's
Lynn
Oh,
Sitch.
Tammy Sitch. Yeah.
Tammy Sitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's some stuff to talk about real quick. Scylla's tweeting this out.
Oh no. Do we really have to see this?
No, it's not anything bad. Let me bring this up. Not for us, CNN Plus. Zaslav is here to put out fires. He's not messing around. This doesn't mean anything's being restored. It just says CNN Plus was a mistake before it was released. The blunder Klar made strolling out the door. Warner Bros. Discovery cut spending for CNN app, likely doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
they're
knew
probably
that.
just gonna merge with HBO Max or something.
Yeah.
CNN
Yeah.
Plus looks doomed. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
they're probably just gonna get rid of it. Nobody wants it.
What are
Like
you
nobody
looking
wants that
up,
streaming
Max?
service.
What?
What are you looking up?
Nothing. Nothing.
Why was I seeing some weird things under that tweet then?
Shut the hell up, RJ.
I'm
There was
telling you,
weird
dude.
stuff under
The
there.
other day, he's like not even paying attention down here on the bottom of his stream yards. He's all
I was
Look, it's Kelly.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Max,
was
when can
looking.
we go for a walk?
That actually looks like her. That actually looks like her.
It is? Oh, I just found a random
that-
dog on the
that-
list now. Just-
That other day Brian is referring to was the day that the Northman came out, and what's her name from the Northman?
Oh, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes, she was
York?
on-
yeah.
And I was I got caught. I was looking at her on the red carpet. She looked amazing. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't
What?
see anyone who looked like
Yeah,
that.
what are you talking about?
What are
You know who looks
talking
great?
Anna Taylor-Joy on the red carpet for the Northman.
Yeah, well, what were you looking like? What? Like
She was looking beautiful, and I was looking at pictures of her on the red carpet.
oh.
On stream.
Yes, it's like, what the hell are you doing?
What the heck is happening with the
Oh,
Cali the
CNN.
dog?
Why did Netflix stock go down 25%?
Because they're losing 200,000 subscribers in this past month, and they announced that they're expecting to lose like 2 million subs by the end of the year.
Ain't gonna do anything. It's not gonna affect.
Yeah, but they also announced they're going to be. This is actually big news. I'm shocked you didn't talk about, but they are. They're talking about introducing an ad tier subscription where there's ads on Netflix.
Yeah.
Really?
That will.
And
That will
also,
really
they
turn
said by
people-
next year they're going to introduce a system that'll stop people from sharing passwords.
That one I
Yeah.
can. That one I can understand. I really can. You add extra $5, $10 to be able to share
That
something.
makes sense.
That makes sense. But putting ads when people want to binge, that's why shit like Crackle and Tubi are failing. People don't want ads on their shit. They
No.
don't. That's
No,
why
they
they
don't.
pay for premium subscriptions, so they don't have to watch the ads.
We can
So-
still pay.
It's bullshit. That's like a heroin dealer. They give you the first bag for $20, and then they see you get addicted. Now they're going to keep upping the price, $30, $40, $50. People aren't going to go for that. They're going to by the way, right now, everybody that I've talked to, their favorite streaming service is HBO Max. Netflix is going the way of the dodo. People don't like it anymore. If it weren't for some of the good original programming they have, it would already be losing probably more than 25%.
Yeah,
They're
Netflix-
lucky they've got shows like Ozark and
Net-
some original comedies and stuff.
Netflix was like the first, and then
They were the
then-
first, but
Yeah.
you know, and they became a massive corporation because of it. They made they're worth billions.
That look like Anna Taylor-Joy.
Okay, I think we've saw enough stream minutes. We're past the 3-hour mark.
I'm gonna go for 4 hours.
Oh no!
Yeah, let's do that.
I need to get
Come on.
5 hours.
I need to eat
Come
my
on,
generic.
make this
If
look
you're
like
gonna
a
do
four
5, you might as well
hours.
do an even 6.
4
It's bad
hours.
to
4
and on an
hours.
odd number. That's just what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do no 4 hours or 5 hours.
We can do 4 hours.
I
Just
did
trust me.
5 hours streams before. They're
I
easy when you have people.
I
on.
even missed an hour. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Well, this is a good question to end the night on, though. Are you gonna let Isaac do streams on the couch with Callie?
Absolutely. Isaac, shut it down. Get off the internet. You're cut off for tonight. I'm sorry.
Isaac just got grounded on live streaming. That's
Bro.
crazy.
Isaac, you're grounded, huh?
Catch up with the fucking stream, man.
Rough.
I think he said it was like 30 minutes behind, so I don't know what's going on.
I get it, dude. But if you're gonna criticize me, at least catch up with the fucking stream.
Oh,
Who are we talking about?
Oh, Mr. Cheeseman.
Yeah, that guy's a dick. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm just
I
like,
don't
dude,
that dude.
whatever. Honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, dude, when it comes to Ezra Miller, there's like more important things to worry
He
about.
tried. No, he tried to
gross.
virtue signal on me a couple days ago.
I
He tried to
can't feel
virtue
fucking
signal on me a
shit,
couple
man.
days ago, and I was just like, "What a fucking tool." You know?
Yeah, I'm like,
some
whatever,
some
man.
people in Max's chat, I just don't like, and he's fucking one of them, man. He's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't ever lecture me,
Just
dude.
want to remind everyone that we are
You
live
were
on the air.
listen. I was
Anthony
marching for
Cheeseman,
gay rights when you
you're
were
okay
still
with me.
cum, motherfucker.
Oh my God. Let's end the stream.
I just want to remind everyone we're still live.
Yeah.
Right?
Good night, everyone.
The spicy stuff goes on after 3 hours.
Rough.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Oh God.
Sorry, I don't normally do that.